It's actually so hot here, bro.
Okay.
Peak delay by
Fucking Paul. Okay, we're live now.
Okay, I am not in the center.
You need
I
to.
know.
Wait, no, you don't
On
need to
Discord, I
actually.
am in the center.
Yeah, wait, let me centerize you.
Hello, hello.
Alright, we are a go! Hey! Hava.
Yes.
Buzz. Hey, what the? Hello, Aniket. Shut the fuck up, Aniket. We're not doing any of this nonsense, Ani. Why Prasanna? Because we're
Nice
talking
person.
about Iruvar, guys. Like, come on. Have you guys
I
seen the
didn't
fits in
get
that
this.
movie? Oh my god. Prakash Raj
Have the
always
same hour.
has some shit on, bro. We have the same thing.
This is that Zara or like H&M thing.
Yeah. How have you guys been? Have you guys seen any movies on a new day?
I guess we should start talking about Spider-Man because it's a historic
It's actually like
achievement.
an
The film.
event. It's actually an event, yeah.
It, it's insane how much. I mean, I thought it'll make a lot of money. I thought it'll make close to No Way Home money, but it like outdid No Way Home, which I did not expect at all.
E-
It seems kind of crazy to me.
Hey, let's go. Aniket also saw Brand New Day. It's crazy.
Yeah,
No, that
I'm not
I
sure, but
did not expect it to. I did not expect it to make this much money. I'll be very frank. Wait, let me fix
yeah,
you.
I thought I thought it'll make No Way Home money. I thought it'll make close to No Way Home money. But I thought like yeah, like people are sort of down on MCU when they really show up for this movie. They
Yeah,
actually showed up more than Endgame, which
yeah,
I actually was like, that's insane.
yeah,
I know that
yeah. Paul,
if
it
you
crossed it.
adjust,
Yeah. If you adjust gross,
if
no,
you,
Endgame is still higher. But the fact that
but
it was
it's
still so close is insane. It's actually
yeah, like
crazy.
it's still second, which is still insane to me. Like
Because I think without a shadow of a doubt, it proves again and again that Spidey is the biggest hero, like in the
yeah,
world,
of all time.
yeah, of all
Yeah, I
time.
think no one comes close to him.
No one,
Batman, Superman, no one.
they may
Like
come close
this
and
is,
just like people talking about them, but when it comes to numbers, no one
and
beats
I
Spidey.
think pure general people, general audience numbers. It's like Spider-Man is the
Yeah,
guy.
that's what
I
numbers wise, no one comes close to Spidey. Spidey has
yeah, like
hit close to $1 billion like in the Raimi era itself, right? Spider-Man 3 hit
hmm,
700 mil or 800 mil, didn't it?
yeah, I think it was in its time one of the biggest movies of all time. Perhaps.
Yeah, and then with the Homecoming trilogy, it hit billion what, twice or thrice?
Hmm, thrice. I think only the first one didn't make 1 billion.
Yeah, so it did it twice, and now the
Thrice,
fir-
thrice, thrice.
thrice. The first one didn't make
Yeah,
one
yeah.
billion, right? So it's twice.
No, it's second one. No Way Home. See, Far From Home.
Yeah, Far From Home and No Way Home hit a billion, so that's twice, right?
Now this is also hitting a billion.
This is the second trilogy, no? This is not the same Homecoming.
Acha, you're
Yeah,
Acha.
yeah,
Okay.
Homecoming trilogy.
I'm sure. I'm saying like literally the Tom Holland Spider-Man
Ah,
movies.
yeah,
This
it's
is
hit
like
it
third one,
yeah, this is the third one.
thrice, which is insane.
Sandhya and Sudarshan opening edits of Spider-Man are
Yeah, I really wish I
I
saw it in like Hyderabad, bro. Oh my God, it looks so fun. It
I thought
looks
I
like
had a fun
people.
time, and then I saw those videos, and I was like, clearly, I did not have as much fun
Yeah,
as these
yeah.
people did.
Like in my theater, people are cheering and all, but like normal like English movie cheering, not this like actual like mass movie like first day first show edits and all that.
My
I
favorite
think
edit is the one with the tan 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 tan
yeah,
tan
there
tan
are
tan.
so many edits, bro. Oh my God, there's so many edits.
This is the
Like
coolest.
there's Salar Spider-Man edits. I think the one I really liked was I think Prasad's IMAX or someone did it where there's like emotional monologue from I think Manmohan or some old movie, and they made it with Spider-Man version, and it surprisingly was like nice it's like the way the Telugu TFI Banisas kind of like took Spider-Man was pretty insane. Like
There was a
I saw that
Karupa
in some.
edit I saw which was so curious. Like Spider-Man sits with the Arual like this and shit, and it plays the
I
Karupa
think
song.
AI made it very easy for all these edits. So
It's
it's like, ah,
Michael
it's Salah
Jackson,
now.
Spider-Man, and then Jesus Worldwide. Honestly, I would swap Michael with Spidey because Michael
Yes.
hasn't been putting up numbers since 2008. He kind of fell off.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to him.
They should have cast someone better.
No, but Spidey is
I
huge.
think,
I know Spidey is big. Like I know Spider-Man is a huge hero. And every time I'm seeing the number Spider-Man pulls, I'm constantly surprised by how big he is. This is by far the most insane one, I think.
yeah, for sure.
900 mil in what, 3 days? 3 or 4 days? 900 mil.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Basically, it
GTA
made
5 numbers, bro. That's GTA 5 numbers.
so in US alone, it made $360 million in just 3 days, which is the highest of all time. Which
Yeah.
made this weekend itself the highest of all time, which is
Yeah.
insane.
Odyssey and Brand New Day together have
Yeah,
created like
yeah,
money history. Not even cinema
yeah,
history, it's just money history.
yeah. Like of all time, which is crazy.
Prasad's apparently made
Prasad's
a. I don't. I
Benevity
don't.
edit of
Oh,
Odyssey. I've seen that also. Yes, it's pretty nice.
damn. Dude,
We seen
I really think they should make this a thing. Like in India, just do these
there's
like
no item
aura
song in the
edits.
Spider-Man. Yes,
Ah,
we
yeah,
saw
I
that
saw
guy.
that. I saw that. It's
He was
pretty
like,
funny.
there's no hype scene, there's no emotion, there's no item song. And the journalists were very like, sir, but this is an English movie, they generally don't do that, right? It's like, but that's my expectation, so I'm disappointed. Like, I thought there'll be item song. I think he was very genuine about his item song requirement. Which kind of proves why all these big commercial people still put in item songs. I think there are still these nutcases who are like, I need that item song,
If it's
please
not there,
give it to me.
what am I gonna do?
I will burn the theater. Also, my frame is a little like there's a little gap in my frame
Yeah.
in the bottom.
Still, I thought I fixed it.
There's a little bit, but it's fine. It's not so.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
But yeah,
dun, dun.
what did you think of the movie itself? I think the phenomena that the movie is insane. Uh,
Wait,
but what
we
do you think
didn't.
of it?
I think this is the first Spider-Man. Paul says. I think this is the first Spider-Man MCU movie which tried to distance itself from Iron Man, which made it even better. The original trilogy was disappointing for. Oh yeah. The Homecoming trilogy was disappointing for me. Yes, that's true. For 1 second, I thought he was talking about the Raimi movies. No, but that's true. I'll lead into that. My last question regarding the phenomena is: where do you guys think it's going to end? This number.
As in,
Where do you guys think brand new days numbers are going to end? Like, what's its final collection going to
I
be?
think 2 billion for sure.
Right? I'm also thinking that.
Yeah, I think Endgame made 2 billion, right?
Endgame
Avatar, all
made
these movies.
this is easily clearing 2 billion. I'm gonna say it's gonna hit 2.4 or 2.5.
Like, what is Endgame's number?
I don't know. Tom doing Hallelujah and Sir Ostara in between.
2.8 apparently.
2.8. 2.8, damn. I think this will
Yeah.
easily hit like 2.5 to 2.6.
Yeah, I feel like overall it may just come close to it. I don't know if it will
Outdo it, yeah.
outdo it.
Paul also
But
says
I don't
2.1 to
know.
2.3. Who knows? Yeah, I did not think it would make this much money. I will be very honest.
So-
I did not think it would make this much money. And I think.
So there's an explanation to it beyond just the Spider-Man being a cool character thing. So I was seeing this box office video, and he said that I mean this is mostly US specific data, but like I think this probably applies across the world. So in a lot of like a lot of the other bigger movies, I think mostly they target 18 to 25. And those are the people that kind of show up, and those are the main And this movie also performs similar. Even No Way Home performs similarly in that age demographic. But there is like people now who are actually 35, like 25 above, who are like 30s, early 30s. They are all showing up because they probably saw like those homecoming movies when they were actually in their 20s, and they
Ah.
still like these movies, and they still uh,
Mm-hmm.
because it's the first Spider-Man like hero who we saw play. Like he's the longest running Spider-Man that we have right now. So, like, unlike I think Tobey Maguire lasted about 10 years, less than 10 years.
Yeah.
Andrew though fucking like 4 years, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one actually is like about now close to 10 years and beyond. So we are actually seeing people grow up with like Tom
Right.
Holland. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
Tobey Maguire's thing continued, maybe we would have seen like insane numbers then
It
also.
would
I feel.
have. It would have. You know, it would
Yeah,
have, right? Like, you know, like why
yeah,
3 sucks? It's not because of Raimi. It actually sucks because of fucking Avi Arad or whoever his name is. He came in and he told Raimi, like, I need you to do this and whatnot. There were plans for a Spider Man 4. Raimi had plans for a Spider Man 4. But then he said, like, no, I
yeah.
want all these villains together in this movie. And Raimi had to make it work. And that's why Spider Man 3
Yeah.
is the way it is. It's really sad.
I think it's going to end at 2.1 to 2.3 policies. Have you guys seen X-Men casting drop? I
Yeah,
have
I
not.
was very excited by that. I went to see
They
that.
cast Samara Weaving, perfectly and even. I don't know who these people are.
Kaylee Spaney is the actress in Civil War. She is also one of the people in, if I'm not wrong, Knives Out or something. I forget.
Romulus, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And yeah,
Romulus. Yes,
she's
yes,
in okay. I
Romulus.
think Brand New Day was also extremely hyped up, especially from the pics leak, where he stood on a car and surrounded by people.
Oh, I am lagging.
Mm,
Why am I lagging? Dude,
items.
we need to like call the internet guy, shoot him behind the shed. What is this? This is ridiculous.
I mean, in the stream, we don't seem to be lagging.
No, we are. It says poor.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
Dun,
was I
dun,
saying?
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I really thought we may not hit the No Way Home numbers mainly because I was like, No Way Home was such a like stunt movie, right? Where it's like, oh my
It
God,
has
Toby
the
is here, Andrew is here.
nostalgia. Everyone would fall
Yeah,
for
so I
that.
was like, it's very hard to recapture it, which is what I thought. But apparently, just Spider-Man himself is enough.
They,
Like, they didn't even
genuinely.
need to do all that.
They literally needed to do a good movie. Oh my god, my opinion is out. Shit. Shit. But yeah, it's crazy what
Yeah,
like
they
a
just need.
decent Spider-Man movie is able to pull.
Yeah, they just needed to do a decent movie, and people are like, yeah, enough.
Yeah,
This is all
enough.
you gotta say to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The like reels, the stuff regarding spoilers, I will not say, that's going all over the reels. People are actually just overjoyed with what is a decent
Mm.
movie. So imagine if they make like a great movie.
Yeah, I think I also feel like more than this movie being good, I also feel like Homecoming, like the trilogy was the Tom Holland movies are very consistent. I think even if we have like difference of opinions on like how good or bad they are, but none of them suck ass to the point where people like tune away or they're like, "Yo, this is actually bad"
Yeah, they
types.
all do a great job at being mid.
I would say good. Like I like all of them. Except for Far From Home. I like. We will discuss those opinions later. But like the main point for me being like I think people like even if you don't like Far From Home or if you don't like No Way Home, like the main characters in it, their journey still seems worth it. Even if you don't like this episode that they might be in, the character rating and all across seems very consistent. That's I mean the most of the emotional moments in this movie are based on the like you liking these characters in the previous three movies, like Ned and Zella and all. And so they didn't do a lot of setup in this movie. All of it is done before,
I would
and it's
argue, but please continue.
yeah. So I feel like if you didn't like them at all, then I don't think this movie suddenly makes you change. But because they were written fairly decently throughout, I think that I feel like they're like this is what their cinematic universe was supposed to be, where they do decent movies and well, these big blasts will happen because people actually get into the
I have the other argument. Before that, hello Candy Kelp, hello Rishi, what's up? Paul says
yeah.
that it was also like an insane push with Sadie Sink also being a part of it. Kinda, yeah. To be
Is
honest,
it? I mean, I
yeah,
don't think. I mean, yeah, she's a big cast, but like, I feel like even if it was someone else, people would still go. I think.
1 second.
I don't know
James
if I.
Gunn series cast. Wait, Jimmy Olsen series, dude. Fuck off. Who cares about Jimmy Olsen? No, but I would actually argue that you were saying the movie kind of relies on your previous adoration for Ned and MJ and all that, and
No,
like
not
Hulk.
relies on it, but like they do a decent job of you getting to like these characters. So them not like the main story of this movie is them not being there with him and all that. Like,
Honestly, for me, just the performances that they gave off did so much. Because for me, I am a person who does not care about Ned or MJ or like whatever Peter's life was. The Homecoming trilogy was just massively like disappointing to me. I don't really care. And this movie is the first time in a while that I was actually into it. I really liked the where they were with the characters, what they were doing with them. I really liked the perform. There's that one scene I will not say, but both the actors really killed it. It was really fucking like touching, and you know when I saw it, I couldn't believe it, but I was actually touched, and I was like, damn, this is nice. There were multiple parts in the movie where I actually felt emotional, not like I was going to weep and all that, but I actually was into it. it sounds like
it
damning with
feels. I
praise,
mean,
but I'm being
it feels.
serious.
I
Like,
feel like it feels genuine. The emotions feel
yeah, it
fairly.
reminded. I got the same feeling I got while watching Shang-Chi as well, where yes, MCU slop. We all hate the MCU. Blah blah blah. But it's really hard when you watch both these movies. It's really hard not to get caught up in them because they seem to
I
have like a really
am
nice like storyline and this conviction behind all the arcs, and like in this
I'm
movie
not
with
so convinced of Shang-Chi's
I am
emotional story.
I think
I
like
think it's
Shang-Chi
a
hit me.
decent. I think if you compare it with the usual MCU slop, it's a decent story. The friend character is fun, all that. But I still don't think. I feel like I was way more moved in this movie than that.
Honestly, Shang-Chi's villain moved me much more than anything in this movie. Like
Uh,
like all his line deliveries and all that. My God, bro. I still like Shang-Chi more than Brand New Day. But while watching this, I was very much
so,
just like multiple points in the movie. I was just like, damn, that's actually touching, or damn, that's actually a good twist of the emotional life. In particular, one of my favorite things in this movie is a revelation regarding like a chemical compound. Dude, that is so far. That was just so cool. That was just so well written. Like when you realize what it is, I was actually, I actually was like, okay, that's actually just a sick bit of writing. That's actually just cool. That's actually just a really, really well done twist of the knife from the writers. That was so nice. Oh my god, there were a lot of things I liked in this movie. I would say one of the best things in this movie is
one
the
second, we'll get to the comments. I
yeah,
really
yeah.
loved it. The only thing it lacked was an out and out antagonist and stretched out action sequences. Tom Holland was on sets of Nolan and realized that what real boys are supposed
I've
to
seen
be
that meme.
enforced.
Yeah. I've seen that meme.
Shang-Chi
It's pretty funny.
remove the last 20 minutes and it's the top 5 still. Damn.
Honestly, yeah, I don't
I,
disagree. Like
I'm
the
not.
ending, like
I
CGI
really like
nonsense is what
Shang-Chi.
I really love
I do
Shang-Chi.
like Shang, but I don't think I like it as much as this for sure.
That we can see.
Or yeah, I feel like the other thing that I mean, I guess we can just get into the movie itself. Uh,
Hello, Aryan. What's
Hello,
up?
Aryan. Hello. I think one thing that is a clear improvement from the Homecoming trilogy and a lot of Marvel movies is the action and how it's shot. It is
Yeah.
the best. It is so cool.
Yeah.
It looks Like I think his suit looks great. The fact that they were able to shoot this in a real location and they did it a pretty good job at it. It's pretty nice. I feel. I mean, this is the. I feel like if No Way Home was not shot during COVID, I think they had a similar kind of. I don't know if it would have been as good as this, but I
No.
feel like they would have probably shot it way more outdoors
Dude, I'll be
because
honest. I think
in
that director for the Homecoming trilogy fucking threw the towel in so hard. One of the things I was realizing while watching this was like, no, that guy really didn't give a shit, huh? Like he was really just like phoning it in, didn't wasn't he? Like this looks so much better,
I
and not
disagree.
that. Honestly, no way. The Brand New Day actually looks like a movie in a lot of
No, no,
places.
no. No, I would say No Way Home actually looked like No Way Home was actually a pretty good improvement on the because he actually tried to incorporate some of the Sam
Yeah,
Raimiisms when the show
yeah,
character show
yeah.
up. I
He
don't think
did.
he was.
Sure.
I feel like especially with the scripts and all, like he really did. I would say Far From Home is my least favorite out of all these movies easily where he just kind of writes some shit. I think there also most of the most fun moments in Far From Home are all the Mysterio tripping CG stuff. The actual movie of Far From Home is very like whatever. Like I think, but other than that, like I still like Homecoming a lot. I feel like if Iron Man was reduced in that movie and he was less of an Iron Man Junior, it would have been really good. I think I love the idea that you like to make a Spider-Man movie that is more like these like old like Hollywood like coming of age comedies types. It's a very good idea. I think they do a pretty good job at it too. Like I recently also rewatched it. I'm like, this movie is still nice. Like I think the action could have been better, but I think the I really like the script of that. Like because even the villain I think is better in that than this. Like Vulture is a
I
pretty
would. Honestly, I'm not gonna say no. That Vulture is cool as shit. But
like that
like,
fucking car sequence is the most scared I was for Spider-Man I think in so long. Where he was just like, yeah, like he was just like, oh, I'm taking this hot chick on a date and all, and then it's oh my god, it's his father, it's the Vulture,
see,
and
that's what.
it's
Like,
just
I
him
feel
being
like the
scared.
the Homecoming trilogy has like fun stories, and I would argue like the Robert Downey Jr. inclusion in Homecoming doesn't really affect it. For me, one thing that I look for in the Spider-Man movies, I guess, is like a take on the character. The Raimi movies are very much their own thing. They're really stylized. They're very operatic, melodramatic. Like they're almost just like the comic books come to life.
Wait, we have some comments. Not gonna lie, John Watts was bad and
Yeah, I
No Way
was
Home
gonna
was
say I agree with
at
him
all any
genuinely.
sense.
Genuinely, dude, I was looking at clips of
So,
I was looking at clips of Homecoming, of Far From Home, No Way Home, and I was just aghast at how boring this was. It's like, damn, I saw all three of these twice actually, because we did that
mm,
Spider-Man ranking video, right? And I was like,
mm,
holy shit, I do not remember anything. And like, they add up to what, like 6 hours of movies or 7 hours of movies. I remember
mm,
so little from all three of them. I remember the Mysterio thing. I remember the car scene from Homecoming. And then from No
mm,
Way Home, of course, I remember like, they all appear in the dining table and like, wow, cool. The swing
mm.
shots were really cool. Yeah, I like Far From Home mainly because of the Mysterio attempt. Yeah, like I said, they have like interesting stories. I think the Homecoming trilogy has three interesting stories to tell.
Did not watch No Way Home Zero interested in watching Brand New Day. Damn.
Based Candy Kelp, holy shit. But Brand New Day is actually good. You should go check it out. It's actually fun. I am like the hater here, and I think it's good. It's actually good.
I
It's a
am,
good movie.
yeah, I am the lover. I
He's
am
like a
unbiased,
stan. Yeah,
very
yeah.
biased Spider-Man lover.
I think the
Uh,
Garfield movies had potential. He's clearly like I think before Tom Holland, he was clearly like he was supposed to be the Spider-Man, and then they
I feel like
threw him out.
Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I
no, he
think in
has
the
better
live action
movies.
ones.
He has so many. He just has like better movies generally.
I think even in terms of performance, I think we
I
actually
can't really.
saw
I can't really
like
compare the
the
two. I like both of them for different reasons. I think Tom Holland
oh,
is much more boyish, much more of like
I
the
mean,
neighborhood
I
Spidey. But then, and
It's a
then
real criticism
Garfield
of the
is.
old Spider-Man movies, right? Like he's supposed to be boyish. It's
Yeah,
just
but
that
the
they
Garfield
all
one,
look old as
Garfield
fuck.
one didn't seem like he was. What do you call it? He was some grown ass uncle.
No,
It
no,
was
I'm
kind of like,
comparing it to Toby.
yeah, yeah, no. Toby is actually just a grown ass man paying rent and shit.
You know
He
what's crazy?
yes.
Toby is actually younger when he made Spider-Man 1 than Andrew was when he made Amazing Spider-Man.
Whoa, I did not know that. That's crazy.
But Toby looks so much older. Everyone around him looks so old. I don't know how, but yeah, I think I feel like that alone helps Tom Holland a lot. Like he actually looks like a kid. So a lot of things that happen in the earlier movies, it feels like when he's being all like scared and all, you believe it. When Tobey Maguire is getting like bullied and all by this big man, you're like, bro, like you are uncle, he's also uncle. Just sort it
No,
out.
he's
like,
thin. Like he can. He can. Like no. If
I also feel
honestly,
like yeah.
honestly, like I am an unbiased like. I think Spider-Man 3 is a decent movie, just for the record. I think it's like a 7. And I would watch Spider-Man 3 over the Homecoming trilogy, so that's where I stand on this. Like,
Same to me.
no way, dude. 3 is so fucking fun, man. Are you kidding? It's fun as fuck. Yeah, it's bad, but it's entertaining. I can watch that. It's very fun. Let's get to. Wait, there are some comments. Garfield
Yeah,
was
sir.
more comic books come to life, though. I, I mean, like, I think the movies weren't. I think, but I do think like
Like I feel
Garfield is.
Garfield was the most odd one out for me. Where I think at least Toby's thing felt like they did like a very cheesy, very it has a clear stamp, right? Like Tom Holland ones are like way more consistent and they actually feel like Spider-Man, like he's young and they do a MCU version of it, which works. I think Andrew is just like kind of there, where it's like, oh, because
Nah.
like
I think he would have
when
been like I think he would have been better than Holland if he actually got like the scripts and the director Holland got, honestly.
I'm talking about movies. I'm not talking
Oh, the
about him as
movies,
a.
yeah, no, the movies are
I'm
like
just talking about the
very.
Amazing
I
Spider-Man movies.
remember we
They're
had this
actually bad.
experience twice, right? Like when we were.
Yeah,
I remember I was like, dude, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, they're pretty good tone. And then we sat and watched it together and we're like, this actually kind of sucks ass. What the fuck? Why is everything so dark and sad and like.
it's so stupid, bro. It's like they didn't want to do Spider-Man again, but they were doing everything that Spider-Man wanted to do. So they're
Yeah,
just kind of like, oh no, it's dark, bro. Everything is in the shadows. It's
yeah,
like all
yeah.
this bad. See, like, do you remember that there's a subplot where it's like Andrew Garfield's parents are supposed to be some kind of spies and
Yes,
they're
yes,
like
I remember.
after
I
something,
don't think I
and there's like
forgot
some
that. He hides in like
there's
a
some
train station, right?
yeah,
Like an
and then
entire
he have
like
some
train.
car. Yeah, he finds some shit in the calculator, some nonsense.
Yeah, it was on
Like
some
I,
bullshit.
the funniest thing that I remember from those movies is, I think in the first, yeah, I think in the Amazing Spider-Man one, I think Andrew Garfield goes and tells his cop, Emma Stone's cop dad, like, hey, I think he might be Lizard, and his reaction to that is, hey, he wrote my daughter like a letter of recommendation. How dare you say such shit about him? And he doesn't care. He's like, that's enough for him to be like,
I actually
now
don't
he's a good
remember.
man.
I don't remember. I
So
think
stupid.
what I admire about the Andrew Garfield movies is that they have that peculiar quality of really being bad when you watch it. But a few years after that, they suddenly are like, they age like wine, even though they're actually like dishwater.
I think
Somehow,
that's the most
somehow
like,
they age
I
like
think,
wine. You know, everything you're saying to me,
I
I
feel
know
like
I've been through this, but right now I'm like, hey, they weren't that bad.
I
Which
feel
I
like
know
it's
if I
not the
watch again.
movies. I think it's Andrew Garfield, and people have a lot of goodwill for Andrew Garfield. I think
Yeah, I
that's the main
do.
thing.
I like the
He
guy.
seems like I feel like he got fucked over because he seemed like he actually wanted to
Him
be
and Cavill
Spider-Man, and he
both
was
got
very
fucked over in their roles. Both of them seemed like they
yes,
fit their like hero and they didn't.
yeah. But the movies were so bad.
Bad. Wait, let's read
I
some
would say Andrew
comments.
even more. Sorry.
Welcome to the stream, Atul. What's up? Yeah, he says not the biggest fan of Brand New Day. Execution was a bit lacking. Felt like there were too many elements, and I didn't get the chance to be emotionally attached to any of them. Honestly, that's what I would say about the Homecoming trilogy. I think like a big reason I like Brand New Day was like all these like it felt like a little neighborhood. There were
Mhm.
characters that just came in, did their thing, left. It was nice.
Yeah.
I'm extremely Garfield biased. Fully only Brand New Day is bringing Tom into the GOAT Spidey debate. Yeah, Maguire Spidey is in its own Spidey universe. Felt like a trailer introduction to the future movies. Honestly, I I I would say that about all the Homecoming movies, but not this. This actually, this is not nowhere near like the Spider-Verse flicks or the Raimi flicks. But this is the first time I'm actually seeing potential of these movies going there from the MCU. Like, and like I think
What
what's his
is this
name?
movie setup though? Like, I feel like one of the things I liked about this movie is that what is the setup for Doomsday in this? It's just like it's not even mentioned. It's like
No,
in the
I think
last
what he's talking about
whatever
is I think he's talking about the setup, like
for the
kind of like
thing,
what
the
Girl with the
other
Dragon
parts.
Tattoo does, where you remember in the movie they go through like the movie is like nearly 3 hours long because you see all these characters get established, blah blah blah, because they're planning a trilogy. Same thing here. Like I think the police cop has a role to play in the future movies. The Hand, the Scorpion, of course, like Sadie Sink's character,
Yeah.
Punisher, MJ, Ned, like all these characters, they kind of like amalgamated. I think they did it well, in my opinion. That they've set up like a nice little neighborhood of characters that Spidey will interact with in the next movies. But I think that's what he's referring to, where it's like, okay, now there's this character. Okay, now there's this character. Okay, now there's this character. I think that's what he means by setup, not really the,
I
oh, what's going to happen in Doomsday? How is this going to lead to Doomsday? I don't think that's what he means.
like I think except for Punisher, the other characters are already like mostly established. Like
Damn, bro. I actually,
Scorpion was there in Homecoming.
I
Uh,
was gonna say, like,
uh,
my favorite thing that didn't feel set up here was the Punisher. And
yeah, it
even
was
though he
very
was so,
nicely done.
bro, that one like security cam shot of them arguing, that's like that's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
little moments like that, man. That's a big reason I really enjoyed this movie, where it's like it seems like the characters were obligated to just be their characters, not
Hmm.
be like pawns in this. Like, yeah, we're gonna make $1 billion. That's what we're gonna do.
Sony has got a bill for 2 billion, and now they're gonna make Tom work till death. Like you, I don't think so. Actually. I feel like I mean, like it seems to the at least Tom Holland seems to suggest that he might be done in a movie or two,
No,
and they also
fucking.
said,
Oh yeah, fastest movie to hit 1 billion. It's putting up numbers like Grand Theft Auto 5. He is not done in a
no,
movie. You know why? If he says he's done, he's gonna get taken to some farm. He's not done. He cannot be done.
no. I mean, yes, there is a big chance he probably is not done, but like they
Probably.
seem to suggest
Look
that
at the
like
cope here, guys. Like when it comes to Spidey, he's
no.
just like, I believe them. They're telling the truth.
No, I think what he's saying is that like they'll set up Miles Morales in the next one and he'll take over types. Not that they'll stop Spider-Man. I think they might be stopping Tom Holland, but
Okay.
they'll do a very clear movie where they'll establish, this guy as like Miles Morales as the next thing, and they'll take him on from there. I think
Bro,
that's what I mean.
Miles
I'm not saying
Miles
Spider-Man
had
they'll
two
stop.
movies. Miles had two movies, both of them clean shots at hitting the numbers Tommy did. They did not hit
Hmm.
those numbers.
That's because it's animated,
Tommy is our
not the
Spider-Man.
character.
Yeah, I know. Tommy is our Spider-Man till we get children. Like for the next 5. And then it'll be the last Spider-Man they see. They'll probably see some Logan ass movie where Spidey is like using the webs to like go faster on the wheelchair or some shit. That'll be the that'll be the
I mean,
last one.
I'm not saying that like we'll never see. I mean, fucking they pretended like Robert Downey will never come in MCU, and like within 10 years he's back again. So there's
Yeah,
always
that's what.
like
Dude, they
he's
killed him. They spent 10 years to kill him, and he didn't. Need I remind you? He didn't come anywhere close to the money this dude is making on his own. By the way, on his own, he is equivalent to all the Avengers coming together. On his own, with no other Avenger character, bro. Like literally
yeah,
just
which is
him.
pretty insane. I think
Yeah,
one. I
he is
think
our Spidey, like for the future.
for how long?
Dude, I'm telling you,
I
wheelchair Spider-Man is in the cards, bro. Like he's gonna be like, he's gonna be
wait,
doing
wait, we
that
have a
shit.
lot of comments.
Yeah, let's go through them.
Uh,
The setup is
let's
basically
see.
Spider-Man growing up. He's a kid in the previous Avengers movies. He's evil and powerful. Now is what they maybe want to put out because he can handle shit on his own and lead teams. Atul says Brand New Day was a good Spider-Man movie for sure, just missing something. Yeah, I also kind of agree with you on that. It is missing something, but I think I'm very happy overall because this is the first like Tom Holland movie I actually just walked away with like, I will rewatch that. I don't mind rewatching that in the theater even. I had fun. I had like, now that seems like the most damning with praise backhanded as compliment, but it genuinely was just a fun movie. It had a lot of heart to me. I really liked it. Paul says John Bernthal is great. I don't understand all the hate he gets. Why does he get hate?
I also don't. I didn't even
What
know.
does he get hate for? Like he I think him, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Iron Man, they are their characters.
Mhm.
Candy Kill. I think Hollywood is back to creating stars and milking the fuck out of them. No.
No,
Tom
I
Holland
don't
is
think.
one. Yeah, Tom
Not
Holland is
Tom
one.
Holland is not sad. Tom Holland will
Yeah.
not like. Tom Holland will
He
show up in the next whatever his own movie. No, like he's made a lot of movies during the Homecoming trilogy that no one knows about.
to be
Like he's
fair,
made like a movie with Russo brothers.
to be
He's
fair,
made
those
yeah,
movies are very unmarketable, weird, dark adult movies.
sure, but no, he doesn't. I don't think he has a star. I think he has recognition that people will be like, oh, he's a Spider-Man guy. But I don't think
Oh,
people
welcome
show
to the
up
stream,
just.
Sandeep. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. No,
I
I
don't think
don't like
people show up.
disagree. I don't.
I feel like it's the same for all the MCU actors actually. I think their characters are bigger than the actors.
Not gonna lie, you are kind of right. Kind of. There was a movie called
The
The
characters
Juror.
make.
There was a movie
Mhm.
called The Juror that Robert Downey did that actually made like a bunch of money because of his role. But that's also true that they've not had a box office hit on their own after that. So it's also
Yeah,
there.
I think like Oppenheimer is the closest, but that's also not Robert Downey doing his lead role.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think he's made Doctor Dolittle, which made so much money. Like he's made a lot of shit on.
Yeah.
Same with Tom Holland also. Like his movies have also been. He's done like some like. Wait, let's see. It's like,
To be honest, Tom has absolutely no say in this. Sony is not going to stop. Yeah, Paul, like, he's done. He's cooked. What he keeps saying he'll be done in a movie. That's
I
not.
mean,
Sorry,
I
Tommy.
do. I feel like he does have some say, and because I think he's I think I mean, according to whatever people have said, at least he's also a big reason why like the Sony universe people didn't show up a lot in these movies.
Hey,
It's probably him and Kevin Feige being like, "Bye, please,
okay.
you are not putting Madam Web and your Venom and everyone in this nonsense. Please
See,
stop it."
how about this? Okay, think about it like this. He has a say in that, but the one thing he doesn't have a say is on quitting.
Why does he not have a say in
He doesn't, bro. You
Like,
see, do you know what Sony is? Sony is not there for like, oh, we'll
the
make a
Tom Holland.
trilogy and wrap it up. Sony made 3 Venom movies, bro. Sony made Madam Web. Sony made what's that Hunter guy movie? I don't even know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
Craven the Hunter.
Craven the what the fuck? Do you think the first two
But
billion
despite
dollar
him
hit they're
making all
getting?
those, no,
This
this is the
is
second 2 billion.
sorry.
I think.
Oh yeah, they're gonna chain this guy up, bro. Tom Holland is not leaving Sony offices for like years. Kevin Feige
Okay,
has to
so
break him out.
his movies since then, The Current War, Spies in Disguise. This is an animated movie. Doolittle, I guess he was in a cameo or something. Onward, he was again animated. Devil All Time, this was direct to Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
Cherry, that is the Russo brothers movies. Chaos Walking.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Uncharted.
Oh
I
my
think odd is
god, yeah. I
actually
have
he
that.
and like Robert Downey actually have the same trajectory actually. Like their only noteworthy movie is one Nolan movie where they are not even the main character, and apart from that, it's just Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Sandeep says
I mean,
first
I know
20
that
minutes
Robert
of.
Downey.
Sorry?
Yeah, you go on.
Oh, Sandeep says first 20 minutes of Brand New Day is so good just to fuck up with the Marvel shared universe bullshit. So,
Hmm.
Sandeep, here's the funny thing. I missed the first 20 minutes and I really liked it. I had to watch the first 20 minutes much later. Um, so, like, for me, all I had was the shared universe bullshit. So, like, damn, this movie
I
might be
think
my favorite Marvel movie then.
I think the shared universe stuff. I think the only one. I think we can get into spoilers, right? I think everyone has seen whoever's in the stream.
I
I mean, you can put the
explicitly
spoiler tag
I know.
for
I
this, I guess.
explicitly got like a DM saying like, "Bro, I didn't watch, bro. I'm watching tomorrow, bro. Please, bro." But I think everyone
Okay.
here has probably seen them. Rishi says Crime
Uh,
101 made pennies and it was packed with them Marvel guys. That's true.
yes.
The Marvel guys are not as big heroes on their own for sure. Why? I think
Yep.
that's why they're all like showing up back. Like they didn't just perish and finish their arcs in Endgame.
I think they in their head they were like popular, but I think they realized Captain America and like Iron Man these are popular. No one cares about Chris Evans, the actor.
Yeah.
Like they might get like a movie that's like small budget, like they'll get a movie funded on their name for sure. But I don't know if they will sell it now. Like
Hey, Paul says Sony are scrapping the whole Spidey villain universe. No,
I,
bro. The fuck? No
shit,
Morbius, Madam Web, and Craven
my
together.
bro. I really wanna be in the Sony executives like dreams, right? In their dream,
Dreams are,
all
dude, they're
these.
fucking huffing nitrous. They cannot dream
No,
anymore.
no. Their dream, right, was like Madam Web, Morbius, Venom,
Yeah.
Craven Hunter, Vulture. All these people will be the Sinister Six, and they'll fight Tom
Yeah.
Holland.
And
And
then
they'll
that
get like
movie,
Toby and like Andrew and
yeah.
everyone.
Keep in
It's like
mind, okay, that movie
that will
is
become bigger
financially
than MC.
projected to hit 3 billion. That's the statistics they saw, and that's why they burnt like dude they burnt the network of net worth of so many nations on all this fucking horse shit.
Stop.
Yeah, literally slop. If it goes in the criterion closet, it'll be in like a bin there. That bad.
It is. It is very funny. I think the. I mean, if you remember, in between Far From Home and No Way Home, I think there was this big issue between Disney and Sony when where they were like Sony was like, I'll take Tom Holland with me, I'll not give you, and they had to like
What do you mean he has a say in it? A company
no,
just
not him.
made a claim on him as a
Yeah,
human
yeah,
being. They were like, I'm
yeah.
taking him with me.
No, basically they were taking that character and they were like, we'll not let you include him in MCU. And basically this was just to get them a better deal, I
Ah.
think, in terms of money. Like because there was some split and they wanted a better split, something like that. Uh, which also sounds very funny from Tom Holland's POV, where he's like,
Imagine
hey,
you wake up and a company just says like he cannot leave.
not he cannot leave. He has to now go and act as fucking Morbius and like Madam Web and all that nonsense.
I would call up Feige immediately like, Papa, Papa, ये लोग
Mr.
क्या बोल
Feige,
रहे हैं भाई?
please.
क्या क्या ये लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं? I have to act with Jared Leto. Jared Leto, who has like convictions on him. Sony's villain universe is actually so cursed, bro. One of their villains is an actual villain, bro. Morbius was out there, Morbin.
Okay,
Wait, we'll
we
go
have
through
some
all
comments.
these comments, okay, and then we'll get into
Yes,
spoilers proper, right?
yes.
Candy
I'll go
Kill
get
said,
water. One second.
yes, in the meantime. Candy Kill, I watched those Tom Holland movies because he was in them. Not gonna lie, that's why I was also excited when they showed him in Civil War. I thought like they actually got like a kid. And to this day, I hold the opinion that the Homecoming trilogy was just like wasted potential for what they could have done because they had an actor who was actually young. who was likable, who was good at his job, who was athletic as well, and they made mid. Dal Chawal, holy shit! Hello guys, long time no see. Karthik Subraj's 10th movie. Yeah, I forgot. It's premiering at TIFF, so there's a chance fucking YMS will see Karthik Subraj's movie and then like dump all over it if he done like probably. I don't like Tom Holland as an actor. He had a lot to learn. He's just some film IP, that's it, nothing more. I don't hate him that much, Dal Chawal, honestly. I like him. He's decent at his job. And all the emotional parts in all the Spidey movies, whatever hate I may have for the Homecoming trilogy. Yeah, he does a great job. Like another scene from the first Homecoming movie I remember is, you know, when he's stuck in the rubble and he's just like he's actually just begging for help. Yeah, that was good. That was great.
Somebody help me. Yeah,
that was great. That was great. Even the one in Far From Home, one of the best parts of the movie is, you know, he's in the flower field and he's talking to Happy and he's like, wait, are you real? He actually looks all disoriented, confused, and he's good, I think.
Even in No Way Home at the end when he's about to kill like this guy.
Green Goblin, yeah.
He's really good. I feel like our nostalgia goggles with Toby make us think that he's such a great. Oh my God! What a
I don't think it's nostalgia. I think like Toby actually gets the fucking shit. No, it's not the movies thing. I think Toby gets treated like Toby doesn't smile once throughout those three movies are just Greek tragedies, honestly. Nothing happy happens in them. And I think that's why you see more of his range, because he's actually beaten to shit to show the range. While Holland gets like some smiles. Holland actually sees the sun sometimes, you know.
I think he gets the chicks and all.
Yeah.
People are like,
Holland's like MJ is not like a cheating sociopath.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps, I think.
The MJ from the Toby movies was the real villain in all the three movies. Like Green Goblin was nowhere near as maniacal as that MJ, bro. Yeah. More comments. To be honest, I would watch a. Huh?
Yeah, reiterate.
Oh. Paul says, to be honest, I would watch a Condiment King movie from Batman villain rosters. Dude, they're making a. I'm pretty. Not excited, but I'm looking forward to the Clayface movie. I think that will be a nice horror flick if they do it well.
I feel like I'm being proven right about James Gunn's movies.
Look, James Gunn.
I remember telling by a universe it will not work. It's like, who will understand this? This is random, like up your ass comic book characters. I'm sure they'll make
listen. Supergirl failed because it was a bad movie. Now that sounds like 1+1, but hear me out, okay? If James Gunn did Supergirl, that is the main problem. Like, imagine Kevin Feige had to do all the MCU movies. Maybe they'd be good then.
For them to be good, no. The thing is, they needed like someone who's not a director. I think, like to run a studio. I think you like need a producer's role is different from like a director's role.
Hear me out. It's one movie. Let's give James Gunn his shot. Let's see like how much he's It's one movie that flopped.
If you remember, all these animated movies that everyone was like so hyped about, then they don't do much.
Yeah, but they're good.
Huh?
Apparently, they're good.
But do you know the names of the shows they made?
Yeah, Creature Commandos.
And they made like 3 shows, I think.
Okay, look, you got me there a little. But
no one cares.
But that's also because I'm not a big universe guy. I like the stories,
No, imagine we who care about movies in general and keep up with a lot of pop culture and movies in general. We don't know. How is normal people like ever going to know Clayface and all that?
Okay, look. Let's see what Clayface does, right? Like, come on.
No, I think it might be a decent movie. I'm saying it has no potential of becoming a universe.
Oh, no. I don't think it'll be...
It has no potential of making enough money to be a universe. That's my name.
Let's see.
I think their fundamental fuck up is also that they don't have a Batman yet. Like, how are you running this universe?
Have you seen that Stranger Things clip where he goes like, just don't say it, don't think it.
That's bye bye, man. Anyways, we have comments here.
Yeah.
I'll be eating.
Sandeep says, apparently in the comics, the mutation is so crazy, like 6 arms, like Spider, but we got black eyes, missed sick body horror scenes. Yeah, this was supposed to be his like really fucked up like puberty almost, right? Where he like goes through some sick shit. I wasn't like so
That's
mad
why
at
it
it.
made 2 billion. It's going to make 2 billion.
Yeah, I think if they actually showed like Tom Holland like writhing on the floor, like crying and like bleeding, and if not bleeding, at least like his back, may hand aa raha hai, all that, they would.
I think
They would not make money.
apparently they did shoot some what do you call nightmare sequences, and I think test audiences were not very happy with it, so they're like, hey, let's not.
Damn it. Jared Leto always seemed shady to me. Yeah, Rishi, he didn't just seem shady to you. He's been like shady from the dawn of time. He's
What happened with Jared Leto?
dude. He like 6 women came out and straight up said like, yeah, he fucking like assaulted me in the most maniacal way. Here's a quote from our dear Morbius. Okay, this is a great quote, Jared Leto. To a 17-year-old, I think.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Leto allegedly told her if she slept in his house, she'd wake up with a dick in her ass. Now that's Morbius. They cast a villain properly, I'd say. He said this to like, it is what it is. He's a real life villain. So. Okay, bye Dal Chawal. Dog Day Afternoon is being remade in India. Some Telugu will star in it. What the fuck?
What?
Okay. Why would they remake Dog Day Afternoon? Paul says, yeah, Peter, I understand you're Spider-Man and got hit by a bus on the way and have an assignment submission today, but why were you late to my play? How can you do this?
Okay, how can you do this to me?
Right? And you know the crazy thing? Back then it was just like no communication. So like Peter would see this and the next time he sees her, she's literally just walking and kissing some other dude. And he has to be like, oh, okay, I guess she broke up with me. What the fuck? Psychopath. Let's not forget in 3, where Peter is at his most diabolical, she was just flip-flopping between him and Harry. You know? What the fuck? My god, she was actually like a villain. I heard MCU is in talks with Snyder to... God, don't fucking...
Please.
Why would you do that? Genuinely, why would you do that? Like, that guy is...
I hope it's a rumor.
It's a rumor. No way. To be honest, Iron Man and you know what? I'll add on to that. There's no way they'll talk with him because he said like... you remember what he said during BVS like about his take on Batman? He said that if in his version of Batman would get like raped in the prison shower.
Yeah.
What a
real
strange
something
nonsense thing to say that Batman would get arrested and then get assaulted. Like,
I think
what's that?
I think he said that in context of people asking him why is Batman violent? Does he kill types? He's like, bro, it's real shit, man. And he said it in his edgy teenager kind of thing.
To be honest, Iron Man and Captain America were B-tier characters even in the animations before MCU. I remember the shift from X-Men and F4. Right? Like when the superhero movies were coming out, X-Men was the big like Marvel property from Fox. And then after that there was the Fantastic Four movies from Fox, which sucked. The X-Men movies were actually fucking like sick shit though, my god. They were all like so good. And then after that, it's because of Iron Man the movie, like coming out as strong as it did. I remember the Hulk was more popular than Iron Man. There was that Ang Lee Hulk movie, right? Yeah. So Iron Man being as big as it is purely because of like Downey and
No, when MC was actually down in the dumps and when they were selling their properties, so when like they wanted to sell most of their characters, and Sony was like, I don't want all this, just give me Spider-Man enough. They're probably getting all of it for cheap rate.
Yeah, and they actually said no. Just give me
Please
Spidey.
keep it with you.
Sony
It's like,
Sony
yeah.
has always resembled like one dude with like a 24 gun revolver that has 23 bullets in it. You know what I mean? Every one of their movies always seem to work in spite of them. Spider-Man 1 and
Yeah.
2 in spite of them, because Spider-Man 3 terrible. They made the Smurf movies.
Spider-Verse.
They made the Smurfs movies, Spider-Verse movies, in spite of them. They made a bunch of terrible comedies. They made The Social Network somehow. Again, that 24th empty revolver. After that, the villain universe for this new series. You know, like Venom 1, Venom 2, Venom 3.
The games are better.
Huh?
The games are decent.
Yeah, sure, the gaming division is an entirely different entity, my guy.
Yeah, the movies are the problem.
The movie entity seems to be just run by chimps, man. Look at Sony produced movies. They actually are terrible. Yep, the first Iron Man movie is a cultural shifter. Fully, I watch it once every 3 months. Damn. Majorly affected what I even do for work now, and how I studied. Wow, that's pretty cool actually. Damn. I really like
I
that.
didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it when it came out. I saw Avengers directly.
I think like one of the shots that still like lingered with me is, you know, he's in the van and it gets blown up, right? And the minute he pulls out his phone, there's this missile that lands and it says Stark Industries on it, blows up. And then after that, he's sitting like, you know, he's just sitting here with a bunch of terrorists. And then it cuts to the title. It says Iron Man, which is like pretty sick. Pretty sick. Back then, you know, back in my day, superhero
Back
movies
in
had
the day.
balls. Back in my day. Okay. Anyways, we should get into spoilers. We've put up the spoilers. Not said
Yes.
shit.
Yes, Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. Did you know about Jean Grey before watching the movie?
No. No. I did. I think I told you. I called you. I think we were on
Yeah.
call and I told you like one cast member spoiled it. Yeah, that was the spoiler. Not gonna lie.
I heard about it very long ago.
Oh, damn.
Like people were saying about it for so long.
Okay. Not
Yeah,
gonna
like,
lie.
I didn't even know it because I searched for it. Just like randomly people were saying,
I-
Sadie saying probably Jean Grey.
If you remember, I was very like, I don't think this movie is good. I think it's mid and whatnot, right? And I went to watch it because after a point, my X-Men curiosity honestly got the better of me. I was like, fuck, if it's actually Jean Grey, what do they do with her here? Like, went to watch it, and I think they did her character pretty fucking great, honestly. I think the Jean Grey in the first two X-Men movies is like more comic book accurate, like she's a horny adult. Everyone in the three X-Men movies are just horny adults. And she's also like, the entire Dark Phoenix thing is a very grim like storyline where she is prophesized to kind of end the world. I think this take on the character was pretty charming and really tragic and very problematic in one scene, I think, if I may say so myself. But I really liked her character, which is like, you know, she possesses MJ and makes her kiss Spidey. And then
Yeah.
Spidey forgives what is essentially just like assault. What's up with that?
I feel like that is one real flaw. Even as someone who liked the movie, I feel like they tried to water down some of her villaininess by the end. And they're like, oh, you're just
Oh,
you're a
she
killer."
had a kid
I'm like,
sister. Like,
No, that is fine. I think her motivation made complete sense. Sorry.
No. Paul just dropped some insane news that I will be so happy about if it happens. I'll be so cool.
Yeah, so like when the motivation made complete sense, she acting like violent made sense. But the movie kind of justifying and papering it over as if like, oh, she too just did it for like the, you know, she was just being a kid, you know, whatever. I feel like they could have just committed to, hey, you made mistakes, which is what most X-Men people are, right? They're all like not good people. They're like,
No.
not all. Like not all of them are morally great people. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
from whatever I've seen.
Yeah. That's the best
not-
part. You know?
Yeah, sure. They're grey, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that like the movie could have also come
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
same thing.
genuinely,
They
genuinely.
didn't know to be like Ayyo, Jean Grey, Mata, and all. But by then they kinda did, which I was like, you didn't. She
I
killed a random stranger. She killed a bunch of guys, I'm sure, in the explosions in that truck scene. She did that MJ stunt. She did a lot of fuck things.
Bro,
I feel like she should have easily killed that guy. I don't
I
know
don't
why
know
she did.
why they didn't kill him, bro. That you know what? That was one of the things that pulled me out, and I was like, "All right, I'm watching a Marvel movie. It's a Marvel movie. I
Hmm.
forgot it's a Marvel movie. We can't have stakes or whatever." Because imagine if when Spidey, did his fight and came in, and there was just this like corpse, I guess, with like glass, and she's just there like crying, and he still talks to her. Wouldn't that have made Spider-Man more
Mm,
heroic? Wouldn't that have made like
for sure.
the by the way, the Punisher shooting her thing is one of the funniest like meme things I've seen. There are so many memes where it's just like, wow, Spider-Man talks to girl after mind wipe after like so long. Punisher from like 2 kilometers away goes so good. But that would have made it more impactful if he actually took the fucking shot for that.
Give you a second.
Yeah, sure, sure. While he's there. Indian average for Kitty Pride or Mystique. Holy shit. That would be so fucking sick. Honestly, man. Paul, I just know the next movies are gonna have a nasty Spidey versus X-Men dynamic because of inhibitors, and instead of Wolverine, Jean Grey, they will have a love triangle with Cyclops and no, I don't think so. Who's gonna be Cyclops even? Like like the Jean Grey established here, she doesn't like or she doesn't even know anybody, right? So I don't think that was one of the things in the original X-Men movies I did not fucking like. Cyclops always just seemed like a cuck idiot, and Wolverine seemed like just an asshole, and Jean Grey just seemed like an indecisive bitch in the first two to three X-Men movies. I hope they don't do that. Like like yeah, who's she gonna pick? It's like this confusing love triangle. I hope they don't do that here. But that is one of the better parts of the movie. Is Spidey actually becomes like an agent for Palantir, a surveillance state kind of weirdo guy in this
Mm,
movie.
mm,
It's also one of my criticisms. I wish they actually like targeted that. I like it because it's kind of a byproduct of what Tony did in Civil War, right? If you actually keep up
mm,
with this fucking spaghetti universe, there's that bit of payoff where you see that it's not just Tony's like nicety teachings and whatnot. He's also like paranoid like Tony, where he's like, yeah, we need to make these inhibitors, we need to monitor shit and blah blah blah. And the inhibitor thing is also a huge plot point in the X-Men movies. Like that's how the government intends to control the X-Men mutants, basically, right?
mm.
So the fact that
I have
Spider-Man made it,
a moral question.
uh,
If X-Men were real in our current universe,
mm,
would you want them to be inhibited and
yeah,
put on?
yeah, dude, like
on-
the Tom Holland thing is that version of the inhibitor is so chill. Like in the X-Men movies, they actually have like collars because the imagery is very like it's like enslaving our kind and blah blah blah. But dude, put that shit on, bro. I don't care, bro. I think if I were a mutant, I would be like, hey, mutant rights. But as a human being who's made of like bones and flesh, dude, put that shit on, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Put that shit on and come to the cafe. I don't want to, like, if you get mad at the server, I don't want to see like a fucking tentacle pop out.
Unvaccinated.
Or like just get like the Jean Grey in this, the way she like freezes 1 kilometer. Like, what? What is that?
Yeah, if Jean Grey breaks up, and I'm like, I'm dead now, I guess.
Oh, whoops, I died. Or, oh, whoops, she mind controlled me and fucking made me murder like a baby because she was mad. My bad. Paul says Bear from Obsession for Cyclops is a rumor, I heard. Oh, Cooper Hoffman became weird. I did not know. Paul, the government will use electric power mutants like batteries and power grids similar to Fire Punch. I was going to say exactly like Fire Punch. The Fire Punch universe is more X-Men accurate than the X-Men comics or movies have been, I would say. Because there, if you think about it, Jean Grey being a telepath and being unique makes no sense if you think about it, right? Don't you think there'd be more people with the same powers?
I mean, I don't care if about the X-Men universe, so I don't think.
Okay, chill, Spidey boy. Let the
I was like,
gross.
hey, she's coming to my Spidey universe. That's all I can care
No,
about.
Spider-Man is visiting Meragar. Honestly, I think the most comic book like homo I get, or the most comic book like comic booky I get, is probably about like the X-Men movies. Not even the X-Men comics, just the movies. Because high key, I think the X-Men 1, X-Men 2, Days of Future Past, First Class, they are better than anything Marvel put out. Honestly, bro. But anyways, other spoilers. Punisher and Spidey,
Yeah,
the
their entire
coolest
dialogue is very
duo,
nice.
bro.
Yeah.
They're actually funny. They actually seem like friends, and their banter
Yeah.
doesn't seem forced. They seem like they actually have. They actually get like pissed at each other.
I remember they tried to force fit Daredevil in No Way Home, and that didn't seem itna natural. I mean, he was just there for a scene. But here, they actually, wrote an entire character for him and like their dynamic. And at the end, they both learn something from each other, which is nice. And
Dude, I
and
have to say, bro, like as someone who only saw Punisher in the Punisher Daredevil season 2 thing, right? Seeing him like cry and laugh here, I actually was like, oh, I get why this universe thing matters to a lot of people, because I actually felt happy at the end. I actually felt happy. I was like, oh my god, this guy who's been through the darkest is now like, with this kid and he's helping. It was so nice. But yes, you were saying.
oh, when he wears the Spider-Man mask at the end, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's very cute, very cute.
It's so
I
cute,
really
bro.
like Tom Holland's performance when he's walking out. I like the way he just looks at the people adoring him, adoring Spider-Man, and the little thing he does with kid. It's like he's a good actor. He's not just like some random stunt guy types. He's actually a good actor. He can act. I really liked him. Like even that scene or the main when Zendaya tells him like, I don't know you, I don't love you. Ah, brother, that's
Bruh.
very good scene.
I gotta say,
Very
I
good.
did not expect that shit to hit
I
me as
didn't
hard as
expect
it
how.
did. Oh
I also
my
didn't expect the
god,
ending to do
bro.
it also.
The way she said, like, she starts with a very typical, like, you made this choice, you wanted to protect her, you didn't let me go. And then you're thinking, like, dude, he's fucking Spider Man. He is not protecting you from a toxic dad. He's protecting you from, like, some dude who will electrify your family. But then she
Hmm.
says this thing where she goes, like, I think the spell worked. I have no memories of you. And you realize, like, oh shit, he made
Hmm.
this choice for her and he
Hmm.
got it done made for him. Like, yeah, what is she going to do? She's going to move on, obviously. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
wow, that was fucking oh my god, that was so emotional. That was so good. That was honestly really, really good. Really great scene.
I also hope they keep they drop Zendaya and keep Ned. Yes.
That
I
was
also
the best way to end this movie, man.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
very
god.
cute.
I,
And
the last time I laughed at a Marvel movie in joy, in like a, like I actually was like, I was happy and I laughed at that. I was so happy, bro. And then the end credits is high key the best end credits they've done, other than
I
like the Winter
loved it.
Soldier.
It is so nice.
I love the
It is
Winter
so
Soldier
nice.
end
It's
credits
just
more, but this end
I
credits
don't
is
remember
so
the Winter Soldier.
soulful, bro. Like with
Yeah,
the
that song was
song
great.
and
The
just the
shots were great.
man, Destin
Just so
Daniel
good.
Cretton, my guy, my goat. He should do the Avengers movies.
It's so sad he's not doing that in this
They gave it back to those Russo hacks, bro.
Yeah. I mean, they did their Avengers. They did a hard dust, sure, but I feel like I think they did a good move by trying to get a new guy in, and now they kind of like, no, 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 bro, please, bro. I think we need
Okay,
someone
look,
else, please, bro.
you know how stupid it is? Destin Daniel Cretton's MCU action scenes are the best in this entire phase, I think.
No,
The
they don't care about all the technicalities. For
I
them, it's like
no fuck
post
them.
scene.
Who gives a shit about them? I'm ranting as like a movie fan. The action scenes in Shang-Chi, chef's kiss shit. I still watch them to this day. The action scene in this with the Hulk, oh my god, straight fire, dude. What the fuck was that? You know the way the camera spins like this and then it immediately cuts to him running? Oh man, that was so good. That truck thing with the Punisher filmed so well. In general,
Yeah.
like, you know, when he's losing his webs and the way he like swings here, crashes into a water tank and all that.
In
There's
the
a,
beginning, when he's fighting all these goons, there was so many cool ass shots. I was just like, oh my
you know, it does.
god.
Those were one of the few times I liked the slow speed thing. I was like, ooh, that actually looks sick, looks
Yeah.
cool. Man.
Like they shoot him inside the Spidey mask. Like when he's swinging, there's like a visceral like, and I was like, this is nice. I think since there are some moves that straight up took from the games where he's just like, he's
Yeah.
doing some kicks. It is so fun. They really tried to do the best job they could with the action here. I feel like if the movie had even more
Bro,
action, it would be even better.
bro.
Yeah.
Destin Daniel Cretton rejected Avengers. Paul just said in chat. Damn! That means this Doomsday movie is actually fucked. He rejected it saying he's not the right creative for this movie.
Oh,
This
I
movie
think
is
okay
so
like that.
screwed.
Oh, I think he
Doomsday
was
is shit.
attached to Kang dynasty or some shit. Right?
Oh, it was. He
That
was.
yeah, he that was his original Avengers movie with
No,
Kang
no.
and all.
Destin Daniel Cretton reveals he declined Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, he okay that I didn't know. I thought they said like no, please. I'll put the plate and come to me.
Oh my god. Damn. More damning. I don't do any movie just to do the movie until I find an intimate personal connection to the material. I don't feel like I could do a good job. Doomsday is cooked. Oh, bro. Cringe. Now he has Naruto. What? Destin Daniels doing Naruto? Bruh. That's. I mean, like, who cares? I don't give a shit.
But I feel like, do you think it'll help Doomsday this movie,
Yeah,
or do you think
no,
that set is fucked?
no shit, it's going to help. That little thing at the end where they go, Spider Man will return, and they didn't see where he'll return, and then the end credits show, like, oh, he's on the moon. So many people I've spoken with think, like, oh, that's Spidey getting pulled into the moon, like Tom Holland getting pulled into the moon. What I think, and I saw a theory, right? What they said is, this is probably a tease that he's going to appear in the next Spider-Verse flick.
Oh,
Because in the Spider-Verse flicks, you do have live action, like Gambino as a
I
cameo
know.
and whatnot. So this might be, he might be there in the Spider-Verse flick there. Because
I
it
thought
glitches, the
he'd be
Spidey
in
tracker
Secret.
glitches.
I
Secrets,
thought he'd be in Secret Wars, the one that they'll do after. What do you call it? Doomsday.
Guys, whoever's watching, okay, this is not a hot take, this is a real take. Every Avengers movie made to this day is just a mid version of every X-Men movie made to this day. Now, if you think about it, it's true. And I think that whatever they're going to pull into like Doomsday or Secret Kundi, whatever the fuck, it's just going to be bad. Because the way they've built it up and the way they treat it, they don't really treat it like a movie or a story like the X-Men movies do. They treat it like this, yeah, dude, it's gotta like progress the universe forward in some way. And one thing Marvel does that helped them in the first cycle that's not helping them now is retaining characters. They're so scared to kill these characters off that, oh no, we cast this big actor as this character. We have to have them do like 5-6 movies. And everyone just knows, like, yeah, I'm just going to see them in the next one. Yes, I'll see them there. Yes, I'll see them there. Let's be real, in Doomsday, the people who are going to die are the old Avengers, probably, right?
No. I don't know. Actually.
But yeah, this movie didn't have any of that, which I really liked. This movie felt so neighborhoody. So much of this movie actually happens on the ground, which is so nice, right?
I think I was very skeptical of this movie in the trailers because I was like, Especially because I heard about Jean Grey and all. I was like, oh, they'll force fit X-Men and like all this nonsense and all. But they didn't. They were actually very like restrained on that shit, which I was very happy.
Speaking of X-Men, that VMAX reveal is the like best writing choice in this
It's
movie.
so it's very
That
nice.
is so
Yeah,
fucked up. That is so good.
yeah.
That's so smart. And
It's
when
actually very dark for
yeah, and
it's
like when
very
I saw that shit, I was like, oh my god, that's so good. I was doing the whole like Destin. My god, holy fuck, he pulled this shit out. It's so smart. Everyone thinks it's some compound. Everyone thinks like, oh, it's part of the
because
greater
we're so
universe.
used to Spider-Man nonsense, like not Spider-Man, superhero nonsense, where there's a MacGuffin, like it's this thing, this compound,
Yeah.
this whatever
And then
thing.
like for her to look up and see that it's literally just the air conditioner unit she saw before she died.
Pretty nice. Cool, nice. Cool. That's why I feel very irritated that they didn't fully
Kill the
land her
guy.
character by
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't kill the guy, bro.
kill the guy and basically make her like evil, but she's reforming types. Like they could have ended it on that. I don't think people would be like, huh, I don't like Jean Grey anymore
Yeah.
types. She is
I think
supposed to
that
be like
MJ stunt makes her irredeemable. I don't know why like Peter Parker thinks it's okay. And like he tells MJ and MJ is also like, oh okay. And the whole time I'm
because the
thinking
girl
like
kissing him.
ah right. If the roles were reversed, genuinely if the roles were reversed, people would be like, that's so fucked up, that's so messed
Yeah,
up.
for
What the
sure,
fuck?
for sure.
Because I was watching this like, didn't MJ just get assaulted here?
Hmm.
Right? Like, didn't MJ and Peter just get assaulted here?
They both got assaulted by her essentially.
Yeah. And everyone's like, ah, it's chill, it's fine.
I
Come
think the
on,
only the
come
nice
on,
thing
come on.
I feel like the nice thing they do is when he actually tells her that this
Yeah.
happened. That was nice. That was actually a very nice thing. I feel like this kind of consent thing is nice to put in like this superhero nonsense
Because this is something
sometimes.
everyone will see and probably pick up and learn from. Yes, that's true.
It'll be like, oh yeah, like if a kid watches this, it's a nice thing to
Yeah,
learn. Like
yeah, yeah.
this
They'll see that
consent
and be like,
important.
oh,
Yeah,
that's something that you shouldn't
yeah, you
do.
can't like even if it's magical nonsense. It's like she was basically like, there's no consent here. Very nice.
Speaking of, you said this is a nice thing for Spidey to do, right? Another reason I really like this movie is it reminded me of Spider-Man and who he is. This like icon of good and trying your damnedest. Even though you're going through the worst times, he's always trying to do the right thing, save people. Like when he actually takes the bullet at the end, that's a heroic thing to do. For someone who is not deserving of it, for someone who's actually a danger, right? He actually tells her like, you have me. And then he even takes the shot. It would have been so easy for him to let her die. She's like a threat to humanity. But then he took the bullet himself and it's like, there's a lot of like reminding you of Spider-Man and like who he fights for and how he's in this neighborhood, how he actually lives in the city. He is this neighborhood Spider-Man. When he's not
I
like fighting world-ending threats and shit, he actually is just this kid who lives here and shit. You know, that was very
and
nice. That vibe the movie bought was very nice.
I think like there's a nice spin on the friendly neighborhood aspect also, where it's not just that he gets obsessed with being Spider-Man to the point where he's not Peter anymore. Like that theme was nice, where Peter is also equally important or even more important than just
There's a
Spider-Man
lot
himself.
of there's a
Pretty
lot of
nice.
these like cute. I think it's a cute callback, but I think it's a really neat bit of writing where when he first goes to the office, they go like, "Oh, you won't take off your mask even here." He's like, "No," and he's gonna get shot. And Punisher even makes that joke where he goes like, "That's the most pathetic thing I've seen." You know, where he drinks coffee like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear that like because he lost everything that he was in No Way Home, like Peter lost everything. He's just like, okay, now I'm just Spider-Man.
Like I can't be anything else but Spider-Man.
Yeah. That was neat.
It's
That was neat.
yeah. I had a lot of fun. I was like, yeah, again. The first time I saw it in 3D, and the second time I saw it in 2D, and 2D, I definitely enjoyed it way more. I could see colors and stuff.
I was not really that like. I didn't think it was going to be bad, right? But I read a lot of the reviews saying it was mid, and I was like, oh no, my boy Destin, he got fingered by Feige, bad. But then while watching it, I was surprised by like, oh, this is good. I feel this is nice. And then when the end credits hit, I was actually like, that's a good movie. That
Yeah.
was, I actually sat through the credits.
Hmm.
It's so funny. The last superhero movie to make me do that was also a Spider-Man movie, Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, but great end credits choice. Great like ending. The entire like that shit, man. That I was so happy with that. I was genuinely happy. I was like, I was. That was a
Uh,
great moment. All in all, like I really enjoyed this movie more than I thought I would. I think coming to criticisms I have of the movie, it still feels too Marvel, I think. That clean sheen of like safety is still there in this movie. You can see it.
I think
And I don't
the
like it.
biggest safety thing they did with Jean Grey's character, I think that's my biggest
Yeah.
like thing where I feel like they could have really, because everywhere else they were doing more risky moves. I think they actually made Zendaya seem like a bad person. Like you would hate her at that moment. Like you'd get her, but you'll also be like, it's a mean thing for her to say, even though it's a very real and understandable thing for her to
I
say.
actually think it's the kindest thing for her to say.
Like that's what I'm not trying to say that she's a bad person, but this is the kind of greatness people would never do in MCU,
Oh, okay,
where
yeah.
everyone's nice and all the good characters are always nice. Even if they do something mean, it's always like a clever, cute banter thing, but no one actually has any hard feelings for each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
here it's like a very human thing that they kind of like get to, which is very very nice.
That's true.
The same with Net and how they wrap that story. It's there's a lot of nice things in the movie. I think my most irritating. What's most irritating? I think that like Florence Pugh scene, I was like, whatever. I think it was
I didn't
funny,
mind.
but it
I
felt a
actually
little too
like.
long.
No,
But
honestly, I like that scene because it just adds to the neighborhoody feeling of it, especially when she hops on video call later with them, and that was pretty cute. She just says like bye. That sense of creating a neighborhood for Spider-Man to be the neighborhood Spidey. I hope the rest of the movies take that angle. I really hope so because we have, like I said, we have the Raimi movies, we have the Spider-Verse movies, and I think the Holland movies were supposed to be that, and to me, they never were. The Homecoming movies never felt like that, and this is the first like Spidey movie where I'm like, hey, that's a new take.
yeah,
That's a new like angle to approach it with. Let's do more of that.
I think their justification was I thought him being an Avengers person was the new take.
Sorry.
And like I think in their whatever like planning, I think him being an Avengers person and him dealing with being an Avenger or not being an Avenger and all that is the thing that he
Yeah,
kind of.
I guess, but
But I think it's the character's way more interesting when he doesn't have all the chains
yeah, yeah, yeah.
attached.
Oh, wait, Paul
Yeah.
said, to be honest, I have zero hopes for Doomsday, but after Brand New Day, I have some hope. But currently, Russo brothers did not have enough damage control done in the previous movies enough for Doomsday to be good. Yes,
I have zero hopes on
me
Doomsday League.
too.
I think it'll be a very funny shit show, but I have zero hopes on it being. Like, I think that will be the biggest surprise of the year if it doesn't, if it somehow turns out to be.
I think it'll be mid. I don't think it'll be utter shit.
I think it'll be better shit actually.
I don't think it'll be utter shit. I think mathematically it cannot be. They've put too
How?
much. They've actually like
I
invested in
feel
a
like
bunch of
this is
actors.
no, that's there. I feel like this is Marvel's biggest like money loser or like biggest like fire that they will see where it's just like they're burning. Like you know how like I feel like it'll be like Justice League DC.
No way.
I think so.
You know why? I think Marvel has a huge quality barrier. One,
I
compared
know
to
that.
DC. Secondly, them getting
Their
all these.
desperation might lead human beings to do weird
Sure,
shit.
but I.
The trailer really doesn't give me any hope on them not.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that I
are
think.
we supposed to get hyped on fucking Gambit fighting Shang-Chi? Like, that's the
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Cool,
bro.
like, who cares?
Okay,
Like,
look, I'll be very honest. When you say that, it sounds really cool to me. But when I see it, I'm like, directed by the Russo brothers, safe bet movie. It's gonna be boring. I think most people will rank it the
or
weakest
Dune first, for sure.
What do you mean? Oh,
Like,
you
watch
actually
it before
watch.
Dune or after.
Dude, there is no after Dune. After Dune, I'm going to get biryani, bro.
But would you want to do both of them in the same day? Because
I'll be very frank. I'm saying this on the record. I will watch Doomsday inebriated. I am not watching that shit sober. I think compared to you, I have such a low tolerance for MCU movies. Like genuinely, just I come across like this like Michelle Haneke T-shirt wearer, and to watch this like bukkake of nostalgia, I cannot genuinely cannot be bothered. I when I
I
say
feel
it'll
like
be mid,
for me the
right?
funny thing
Uh huh.
it doesn't even feel like this is nostalgia. It just feels like it'll be nonsense that no one can. Like it'll be exactly like in Endgame and Infinity War, but no one. If imagine no one knew or cared about Guardians or Captain America or Civil War, any of this. That's what we'll be seeing. Where
I
they'll be like, oh, look at this new Avengers.
See,
Like,
when I say
oh,
it'll be
bro.
mid, I'm actually, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I say it'll be mid, I think I'll fucking hate it. I think I'll be like, all that. But I think most people who end up watching it, they'll walk out like, oh, that was a fun light show. There were a lot of colors on screen. So fun. I think most people
I
will say
really
that.
don't think so.
I think so.
I feel like
It's
you're
not like,
underestimating how bad MCU can get
I
because you
am.
haven't
I really
watched the
am.
nonsense that they
That's true.
pulled
I didn't
recently.
see fucking Quantumania.
Quantumania, when I saw it, I was like, oh, they are gone. There's nothing happening
This is
here.
garbage.
This is actual. This is like corporations. No one could save this nonsense. I feel like they're gone. There's no way they're somehow going to pull
You're
off this.
supposed to be excited for a dance off between Shang-Chi and Ghost Rider. Dude, like, I give a shit, man. I still stand by that statement. The X-Men movies are better than the Avengers movies ever will be. Because they did the ensemble thing, but then they had a story to tell with it. Look at what this is. A dance off between Shang-Chi and Ghost Rider. What does that mean to anybody? What does Shang-Chi fighting Gambit mean to anyone?
Like what? Like the entire trailer was also just like, oh, meet this one from this universe, meet this guy from. It's like
Doctor
no one
Doom is
knows.
going to kill the is going to rid the universe of life, and the Fantastic Four have to enlist the help of Shang Chi and the other Avengers to stop him. This, you know what this sounds like? Group B is going to kill Group A, so Group A will get Group C to fight them. Technically,
And
this
which
is
is
what happens in fucking Seven Samurai. Technically, it's
yeah,
that old of a fucking story, and they're offering nothing new with it. Legit, they're offering nothing
yeah.
new with it. So who cares, right?
The only reason I even watched Condominium was
Catherine,
Catherine.
Paul, guys,
Damn.
give Paul the Gooner tag. He has earned this shit. He actually he knows ball from across industries.
Damn, that is crazy.
Catherine Newton is a pretty woman.
I didn't even know who that is. I'm
You
literally
saw
googling her.
Quantumania. What do you
Yeah, that's
mean?
what I couldn't care. Oh, okay, she's the daughter, I guess. Yeah.
Candy Cup says they're gonna artificially recreate the Bhavana. Yeah, they are. They are.
And
They even
they
have
pretty much
like,
are doing that.
you know what they did, right?
Doomsday.
Look, fucking Dune got all the IMAX screens, so they have Infinity Vision too.
Yes.
I mean,
Doomsday
you
is
want to
real.
close the brand new day spoiler stuff? We'll just talk about Doomsday, I guess, because it says spoilers. What do you give brand new day?
8 out of 10.
Oh, I don't blame you actually. I give this a 7.
I gave it a 7 when I saw it first. Then when I saw it in full color, I was like, oh, this is better. So much nicer, actually.
Black and white version gets an 8. I mean 7,
7.
7. Yeah, sorry, 7.
The fucking black 3D version gets a 7.
Uh-huh. Doomsday. You want to make some Doomsday story predictions, like who dies, who lives.
Okay. I think Doomsday will be about.
Mm.
I think one thing that seems to be very clear is Mr. Captain America will be evil. He'll be like, "Ooh, I'm not the Captain who you think I am." I think he'll be a Skrull or some nonsense like that. Like, "Ooh,
Mm.
I'm a bad guy, bro. I'm not the good Cap, bro. I'm the bad Cap, bro." Because he's wearing black also. It's a very evil T-shirt to wear.
Ta-na-na-na-na-na.
Like, see, I'm wearing white.
Ta-na-na-na-na.
clearly the superhero here. But I think he'll be evil. Basically, he'll act all like, "Hey, I'm with you guys," so and then he'll backstab and kill Thor. Ayya, my Thor.
Actually, I would say that like I would actually say that all the original Avengers that they're teasing coming back, they may be the villains. I mean, they'll be villains because Skrulls or whatever the fuck. But basically, they're gonna recreate the thing where Tony, Cap, and Thor go against Thanos. This time they'll be going against the good guys as Doomsday, Skrull One, and Skrull Two, or whatever the hell. That'll be the big like
Reveal. Yeah,
yeah, that'll
I
be the
think
big
so.
deal. Yeah. Let's be honest, the
I definitely
Thunderbolts
do.
guys are dead. The Thunderbolts guys are dead. Like I saw this great reel where like
Who's
the
Thunder?
new Avengers,
Oh,
like
those with the new one and the
yeah,
new one.
I saw this great reel where it just said the Thunderbolts preparing for Doomsday, and it's this dude crying and like stringing a bow, crying and checking some knives.
I've seen that like where because she says like baby potato, small potato, like big potato stuff and all that, right? And
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
Spider-Man's
yeah.
been fighting Thanos and all that, and they've based. I mean, I've not watched the movie, but they seem to not do very cool big shit. They seem to. I mean, the movie might be good. Who knows? But I think I oh
Wait,
whatever.
Paul says Matt Reeves is gonna get his script thrown out when he submits again because of all the Spidey hype. Yeah, delay. They're like, fuck. This is $2 billion. Rewrite the script. We gotta do more. That's crazy, dude. He's not. Pattinson said he's taking up some projects before Batman 2. And then, like,
All
Pattinson
of them
actually
came
became
out.
like a Hollywood star in the meanwhile. While Batman 2 is still, in the making. Yeah, I watched the male loneliness epidemic. What of it? I think Chris Evans is going to play a messed up Johnny Storm version who works for RDJs. Yeah, something like that. But he can lift Thor's hammer. Doesn't that just make him a good person? Candy Girl asks a good question. Now, here's the answer to the question. That's made up. This is a marketing stunt. Because let's be
Oh.
honest, do you think they're actually going to get these guys again to be the good guys again? Maybe, actually, now saying that, it'll be like, Cap is with the hammer, he's pushing back against Robert Downey, like,
Tony.
Tony, it's me, it's Cap. And then Tony
Okay,
goes like,
what is the justification for Robert Downey to be Doomsday? Is he just
dude,
from different universes?
yeah,
That's the main.
that's
That's
it.
all.
That's it. It's gonna, you know what? They're gonna start it off like Master, where the first half is like it's Tony. You think it's just Tony Stark, but then what happens is like Pepper Potts dies, or
Yeah, basically
you see him become like Doctor Doom.
yeah,
Yeah, it'll be like
like
Master, and then they'll be like, "Vaathiga order போடுங்க," and then and then
but
Cap will get up.
without like Anirudh BGM, so it'll be
Yeah.
very like boring, like some orchestra nonsense score.
And then
Uh,
once that ends, this big potato seller lady will be like, "That seems like big
What?
potato indeed," and then it'll say Avengers Doomsday. It's the biggest potato. I should work for Marvel. Fuck.
Do you think Doomsday means like they're all like what is Doomsday? What's the meaning of Doomsday?
Dude, that's his name. Oh no, sorry, that's not his name. It's Doctor Doomsday.
Dr. Doom.
So it'll be Doctor Doomsday. So no,
Doom. Into a big
Doomin
bow.
and Goonin and just more Doomin. No, I think Doomsday means that he's gonna come eradicate like all the Avengers, probably enslave them for his hometown of Latveria, where he's gonna harvest them for like energy or some shit. Yeah, maybe it. You know what, dude? They're gonna rip off across the Spider-Verse, and because of the Avengers fixing their one timeline, every other timeline got fucked, and that's how this Downey became Doctor Doom, basically to fix his timeline.
I mean,
He'll be like 2099. He'll be like 2099, but more
yeah,
cringe, right?
That seems what like they wanted to do even with Kang. Kang's whole thing was he was like the protector of time or whatever. So because they did fuck with the timeline, and that's their main big sin.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they also.
Yeah. Paul,
Oh.
it's gonna be like, Tony, it's me, Steve. What did you just say? So, how do you know that name? Why did you say that name? And then they become friends. It's gonna happen. He's wearing green as well. It's gonna be like a Zack Snyder reference. Doomsday is actually his birthday. They just come from all the universes to celebrate his birthday because everyone died in his.
I don't know. Yeah,
Ah, Doomsday, Doomish alone. Let everyone come with cake. Check out the Secret Wars comic line. Crucial context about forming Battlefield, where Spider-Man probably gone. Siddharth, oh, welcome to the stream again, Siddharth. Sorry, I didn't see you earlier. Are these comic lines good? Genuinely,
I
just
think
asking.
that is the part that also not about this Spider-Man being part of Secret Wars. That's what I feel like they hinted in the new movie. Where at the end he went to do some Secret
Oh
Wars.
yeah, he'll be like, Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark,
And
it's
that
me.
too 100% they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And as he's about to kill, he's forced to kill Tony again.
Not kill. I think Tony will kill MJ.
Or
Or
do you think? I mean,
Tony
my
will kill
prediction was
Leeds, dude. Doomsday will kill Ned, right? Will kill
no.
Ned or MJ. Yeah, dude. What are these characters for? Even they can never remember. This movie has established they'll never remember. They're living their lives.
I
So
thought they'll kill Tom Holland. That was my prediction.
no,
That by the end
what?
of Secret Wars.
No,
Like that will
no.
be their Tony Stark killing
Tom
type
Holland, the human being, is one of the most protected people on this planet.
movie. After
After
whom?
this 2 billion, dude, God forbid he gets food poisoning. That restaurant is going to catch flames.
That
He's
yeah.
safe. I don't think he'll ever die.
Yes, I still feel they should have gone the Age of Ultron route and used Ultron as the largest
Yeah.
saga.
Yeah, it's called
Rather
Age of
Thanos.
Ultron and it lasted a week. I was fucking pissed. It even had that I've no strings to hold me down Pinocchio thing. The trailer was so cool and it was so big. Secret Wars is worth given the Russos cited it as direct inspiration. What the fuck? Why do I care what they think is inspiring, dude? Right? Like those, have you guys seen the movies they make? Or
Maybe RTG's Doom was a mix of Doom and messed up timeline Iron Man with Ultron.
ooh,
Yes, yeah,
actually
that's
theory
what
crafting there. Actually theory crafting there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, because in Ultron he becomes all paranoid and he's like, "Hey, yo, I'm getting visions and all," but the visions
Oh,
turn out
dude, they'll have
because
like
he didn't have friends, bro.
yeah, that dude Paul
Friendship
was
is the main.
actually like cooking with that everyone died thing. Like he's just alone. I was gonna say, based on that, right? They're gonna have like, they go to Latvia and they're going around the city, like, what is this place? And then they're gonna have a Planet of the Apes moment where they see like, oh shit, this was just Earth. They'll see like a Statue of Liberty like broken or some shit like that, and they'll be like, oh fuck, we're on Earth. Latvia is just what happens to Earth if this doesn't happen. They're gonna have that moment. I think because it's Marvel, they're gonna be like, hey guys, there's no shawarma in this universe.
I think that's what I'll say.
The shower, there's gonna be like a bunch of soys in front of the screen, like it's from the first Avengers movie.
Uh, do you, so you think the main thing will be all the good Avengers are bad now? The old
Yeah,
Avengers are bad,
yeah,
and the new people. Who is going to die in the first Avengers? I mean, the Doomsday.
bro. Any cunt walking in with like martial arts, right? Like, fuck anyone. Like, if all they know is like the
I
spirit
think
of human
I
will.
feel like they'll kill Thor
Yeah,
if they're going with
Thor
good
seems to
Thor.
have lost his goodwill. Like the one director who nailed him fucked him up so bad.
He
So
nailed him again in
yeah,
bad.
the bad way. So they're gonna kill Thor. I think like Cap will kill Thor or something. They're gonna kill some Avenger for
No,
sure.
Doomsday. No, Doomsday has to kill Thor. I think to establish like stakes or whatever,
Ah. Oh yeah,
they
like
need to
Thanos
kill
killed
some.
Loki. Doomsday will
Yeah,
kill Thor, and the next
yeah.
Thor movie will then be in Asgardian heaven.
No, I think next Thor movie. I think Thor is done.
There is
I
no next
think
Thor movie. Yeah, who gives
yeah,
a shit
because
about
the
Thor?
other reason I feel like this is because if you remember in Endgame's trailer where Tony dies, they start the trailer with him mainly and his stuff. Here they're starting it with him and his voiceover a lot, so I feel like
Ah.
they might kill him.
That's no, that's a good catch actually. I didn't make that connect. Yeah, that's true. They're doing the subconscious sentimentalizing because they have actual psychologists on their marketing team, right? So they know what breadcrumbing is and like subconscious suggestion is, and that's what you do. Dude, that's what that is. The Endgame trailer started that way too, because people were like, "Oh
Yeah,
my God, it's Tony," and then in the movie you're like, "Oh my God, it's Tony. I love you 7,000." Nah. Same thing here. Oh my God, it's Thor. Oh my God, it's Thor. Fuck, Tony killed Thor. Why? It's gonna be like that.
I feel I feel like it'll be a harder sell because Thor became so irritating in the last movie. But I think people will still be like, ah, he dies.
Yeah. Candy Kill, that it's a two-parter. Do you think we have an Indian 2 and 3? No, dude. Those two movies are unique in cinema history. Like, have you ever found a movie in a movie you shot? Like, who the fuck does that other than that's crazy? Kind of a situation, or do you think they're not going to give a comeback, dude? I legit think it's just going to be mid. I think, like, if I saw it, I'd give it 3. But I think most people who are going to watch it, they're going to enjoy it. They're going to have a fun time at the cinemas. They're going to have their faith, or rather their conviction to
That I
invest in
am
this universe.
very unconvinced of, like that they'll
Really?
have faith restored. I feel like most people will be like, "Yeah, so this is actually the bad." Like, this will have very similar reception in the best case scenario also to Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
And
no,
people are
that's what
like,
I'm
yeah,
thinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's the best case. I think the worst case scenario will be like Quantum.
No way. That's not happening. That cannot happen. Siddharth says,
You
bro, given
believe
the
in
stream
the
is on predicting, perhaps we get a better clue of the plot from the source material over memes. Anyway, it's nowhere near as hyped as Infinity. No, you have a good point. It's just like we've not been through it, so we're just like, what happens next? Does Susan Storm seduce Doom to distract him while Reed Richards grabs the Doom serum and shit?
I forgot it. Like, I've seen Fantastic Four and I'm still like it's a decent movie. It's not bad. I feel like if it came out in the decent MCU era, people would be very happy with it. They'll be decent, like they'll be like, "Oh, this is enough actually." But because it came in such like sad like era, didn't watch. Like it opens pretty well. It has a lot of fun moments, but not overall memorable. Yeah.
I've really been just. I feel like Anton Ego when it comes to superhero flicks. I do not like
I
give a
mean,
shit.
I think Doomsday. I just feel like it'll be a funny shit show. That's
Honestly, I'm
yeah.
surprised I have more. It's not that I think it'll be a good movie, mind you. I just think like Marvel's too corporate and too greedy to fuck up something like this.
I feel like those are getting to the corporations have a limit. I feel like that's what we'll
You
see.
think this is the breaking point, Doomsday?
Yes.
That'll be such a funny breaking point because it's also called Doomsday.
Yeah. I feel like that because the trailer genuinely. I think my biggest like last thing was like if the trailer has something, if it has something, if people feel something, I feel like most people didn't feel anything with that trailer. Unless you are some like nutcase full MCU fan who will never think they did anything wrong. Yeah.
Well, those are Doomsday predictions. Now we're going to segue into real cinema.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that we have that.
Real cinema.
Yes, Iruvar. What do you
Spoilers for
think?
Iruvar? Like,
Yeah, I guess if people have not watched.
okay. I mean, we should do a non-spoiler first, right?
Yes.
I don't know
Just put
why.
Iruvar.
Yeah, Iruvar. Spoiler free.
You don't need to say spoilers. There are no spoilers. This is spoiler free.
There is. There are so many. For
No, I'm
example,
saying if you don't put spoilers, that means it's spoiler free.
just to, because I am, myself, if I just see Iruvar, I'll be like, what if they say, Karnanidhi? Yeah.
What do
Okay,
you think?
Iruvar.
Since you
Um,
are a newbie.
I am the newbie. This is a movie I wanted to watch for a long time and never really got around to it because it seemed really heavy, it seemed really dense, it seemed really epic and grand. It seemed like a full meal, so to speak. And I
Hmm.
always procrastinated it. And this week, the topic was just like, catch the fuck up. So
Hmm.
I thought, hey, good chance to do so. And not gonna lie, I think it is his best movie.
Mhm.
I kind of agree with his own statement that he made.
What he made that statement? I think.
He told Bharadwaj Rangan that Iruvar is the best thing he's made. Basically, is my best work, and I
Mhm.
agree. I think the closest thing I can think of, and I know he has like gems in his closet. I haven't seen all the films, but from everything I've seen, I think like Talapati is the other one I like this much. Talapati is also much
Not
more engaging. Huh?
not Nayagan.
Nayagan is great, but these two films,
Jananayagan.
Jananayagan is better. Well, like I think like Iruvar and Talapati especially left me like a mess emotionally. I was
Hmm.
actually miserable watching it, and it had such beautiful music and visual. It left me a mess. And this film, I don't think this film left me a mess. I think the last like 15 minutes of this film left me like I think when the movie was done, I was just sat there like this for a bit. Like I
Hmm.
was just like, whoa. But even though throughout the film I wasn't that emotional or that like affected by it,
Hmm.
the end, by the time it ended, you feel, I felt like I'd seen a whole lifetime pass by. I felt
I
like
think
I
that's.
saw a life go by, like two lives just go by. And
Hmm.
like life goes by, you see so many aspects of it, from their
Hmm.
youth to their struggles to their politics to their loves to their flaws to where they end up as grown men. And
Hmm.
you see their humanity be tested. Like I think I want to watch it again like much later because I'm still like throughout the day today I was just sat like thinking about this film, right?
Hmm.
And the closest I can come to saying, the best praise I can come to giving it is, you see what the test of time means. I
Hmm.
think there are very few films that have done it this impactfully. My God, like just so much humanity at every crevice of this movie. Every aspect, every scene of this movie is just bleeding with humanity and
Hmm.
soulful. My God, this album, bro. I hate slow songs, but some of these songs, bro, like my God. Except one song in the album that I skipped immediately. It's that monologue
Which
that
is.
Prakash Raj goes while the camera is spinning. That when I heard, I was like, yeah, no, pass. Like I don't need to hear this now. But like,
Hmm.
oof, soulful music. And I think this is easily one of his best. I haven't seen all the movies, right? But this is his best looking film.
Hmm.
Every other frame, I wanted to like hang it,
Hmm.
bro. Like, so,
Hmm.
like, I don't know what to say. I love this film. Like, great
I
film.
think, yeah, I think I mean, well, this for the start with positives that I think I really like how it very effortlessly captures time. It's like it really moves. Like when the movie starts, also it's like in the first 5-10 minutes, there's so much that happens, but it doesn't feel abrupt. It feels very deliberate. How it you see just like
It feels
like it's
like
essentially just plot happening, but you still feel like there's so much character you are
yeah, it's almost like you
getting.
see 5-minute episodes almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like vignettes around their life, which is very well done. And it's like and I also feel that the movie has a very non-judgmental perspective on all the characters, where like it doesn't try to, for the most part, like try to like make you side with either of them. It doesn't try to make you feel like the way they show like something as simple as like the that actor who gets like hit by the husband and because he's like, oh, you're
Uncle,
flirting
by
with
the
him.
uncle. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, by that. Is it like husband or the
Uncle
uncle?
only. Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
uncle. Yeah.
yeah.
I thought the implication was he wanted to like, you
Yeah, he
know,
did. He did. He did.
yeah. So and that though, and how the movie is just like, yeah, that was how it was, and it kind of moves past it. It doesn't just like make you feel like that doesn't become a big thing, and it's just like this is what it just very non-judgmentally represents what happened, and that reflects in every aspect of the like of the story. Even how it shows, like it clearly shows the flaws in both these guys. It's not like it's siding with Prakash Raj or Mohanlal. It shows that both are like, uh, they went in their different directions for a reason,
Yeah, yeah,
and it feels very unbelievable and understandable how that
yeah.
kind of rift happens, and it's actually a very complex historical thing that they
Yeah.
were able to
What
depict
the
in.
dude? Mani Ratnam is like brave as shit, dude. Given the
Even then, like he got censored in few things.
yeah, no, the censorship. I think I saw like they play music and they kind of get over the
Yeah,
argument.
I don't know if
Clever
there's an
as
answer.
fuck. I did not realize that's what was happening. I was like, yeah, damn, crazy. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, yeah. So good, so good.
In a country where
Famish,
uh,
dude. Yeah, Sandeep, that entire like first meeting, every line Prakash Raj says and like how Mohanlal responds, where he goes like, he says like Kalyanam or like Ponna, and he goes like Adime, like in
marriage
one
is
word.
this is that.
In a country where famished babies cry for milk, oh my god, like I heard that. I was like, it's just Prakash Raj and his lines in this movie are actually just, they should be in a museum somewhere. They are so well written. My god. Line after
How
line, not even
poetry.
kidding, like all the way till the interval, right? I was, every 5 minutes or so, while watching it, I was just like, holy shit. It would be a shot, or it would be a line, or something like composition, or something. I'd be like, oh, I was constantly doing that, like, whoa, oh my god. I was so in love with this film. And that's why I want to rewatch it, because I think for most of my experience here, I was just dazzled by it. Like every scene, shot, line, progression, everything was just so well done. My God. I think that's why when the ending hit, I was just like, wow. Because it is like you see him from like a baby all the way till like the end of the story, and it's, my God, it was so good. It was so well,
Yeah.
so well written, just beautifully written. I think the conflict between them is also another positive. I think a very simple way to put this is this movie is fiercely and densely layered.
Mhm.
It's so full of themes. I don't even know what they are, but I can tell. It's full of so much shit that it's constantly picking at. There's so many mirrors, so many intentional ways it's cut. The little like I like the fact there's that little nugget of truth where both Mohanlal and Prakash Raj's character, both Anand and Tamil Selvan, both of them, they use and disregard women. And this is put across in really subtle ways where it's because Anand, like Mohanlal's character, was going through poverty, he sends her away, right? And because he sends her away, she dies. Even the second time, I think like the second time, there's that spectacular cut where he throws her into the water almost. And after he throws her into the water is when she leaves, basically, in like a cut or two. I think Prakash Raj, I think it was Tamil Selvan's wife, if I'm not wrong. No, not Tabu. Yeah, it was Anand. Like he throws, like I think
It's
like he's
that one. I think it's Revati.
yeah. No, Revatiya.
Revati.
No, but he throws them into the
Yeah.
water, and then in like two cuts, right, the wife is gone almost. In like two cuts, like the visual storytelling here is just so fucking intentional. My God, it was, oof.
Most influential romance movie, probably most innovative and cool for that time.
For this time,
Yeah.
I'd say, for this time,
Yeah.
what a
I think
unique way to take this movie. Like the places this film went are so organic and fresh, just to put it. From a struggling actor and an ambitious politician slash writer to see where they end up in life and how that affects them, and what, my God, my God, my God, my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I mean, I guess character it didn't. I still don't understand why. I guess like I don't know why Aishwarya Rai is both characters.
Okay, so I think that's a bit of um, I really don't give a shit. I liked it. I
I thought
get
like
you.
he's just like projecting like whatever
Huh.
onto her type something. That's like is it to imply that MGR projected his first wife onto Jayalalitha type something? I don't know.
Something like that. Look, I'll be frank, bro. I really didn't care. I just liked it. Like the film
I feel like
kept.
that is one thing I did not like when I was watching it for the first time, and I still don't like her angle.
I
Itna,
still
by
really
the
like the
way.
angle. It's almost like
Uh,
Anand never really moved on. It forms this great contrast where one, Anand's character alone is holding on to that, is not really moving on past that, and is constantly trying to move on but not really doing so. Like
mm,
he even says like keep the mark on, because he's like, I want this. But then that forms such a neat, his lack of growth, his kind of, I wouldn't say stagnation, but his almost stubborn lack of growth is contrasted so nicely with Prakash Raj's almost very fast like evolution from
mm.
where he is to what he becomes by the end. It's almost like they are two different people. The way they act, the way they talk, the way they are two different people. The nuggets are there, the seeds are there for what he would become, but you never really see it the way he preaches, the way he goes about, the way he acts and whatnot. It
I
forms
think
a.
the one thing they depict very well is the ego in Prakash Raj's character, where like from the beginning, yeah, he's talking all high and mighty about like, oh, this, society, I'm here for society, I don't care. But it's very clear that he wants he like that savior complex, whatever, that he needs to be the one who has to save him types. That really comes across very well. And the way he starts siding, like trying to get MJR out of the picture and, by being like, hey, he's just an actor. We need to be, it's like there are so many shots where when he sees that MJR is all this popular and he just like, you know,
But that also I
and
really like when he first sees him be popular, right? He smiles for him because he is his dear friend. But as the
uh,
movie goes on, you can see him at the very end. He's just
I think in that
grimacing it.
speech, I think
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that speech when he comes and like he's saying all this big like I think it's also making a nice commentary about like how in films people think the face way more than the writer. Like
Yes,
even though they
yes,
want to hear
yes,
the like nice words and all, but they always care about the face saying the
yes,
nice words
yes,
than
yes,
the
yes. They do.
words themselves.
See, again, talk about layered. There's that continuing, like, recurring sequence of where Mohanlal's character first gets taken to this rally by Prakash Raj, right? And he sees, like, Naz's character, right? Like, he's doing this, and the camera shows this, pans back, and like, Manirathan deliberately shows you that audience, that adoration, and it deliberately
Mm,
shows you both the men crave it subconsciously because the camera
mm,
pans there and they both see the
mm,
stage, but they both want different things from it.
mm,
Mohanlal wants to be an actor, wants to secure his life. Mohanlal's character
mm,
has a very pragmatic reason for taking up acting, ironically, which is also
mm.
another contrast between the two. Because to him, there's a very obvious kind of. It's not. I give a shit. I love it. But like where
Like
Prakash
he's
Raj is,
above
yeah,
and
and he's below, and he's like, "Where's your politics when you need to feed?" Like I took up this
mm,
acting as a 5-year-old to feed my family. This is what I can
mm,
do to feed them. Where is your politics? You grew up in a school. He says you're like privileged. That's why you get the ability to
Hmm.
say all this shit, right? But you can
Hmm.
see, like beneath all this idealism, he still wants that adoration, right? It's almost like that's what they both are after. I mean,
Hmm.
it's not the only aspect to both their characters. They're multifaceted, real human beings in this movie. But that is a significant
Hmm.
part of it because that rally thing is a consistent,
I think it
recurring
does
theme.
humanize politicians,
Yeah, it
or at least
humanizes
these two
actors.
politicians.
It humanizes actors and politicians. Where at the start you can see them look there. The camera makes an effort, right? Like it goes here,
Hmm.
they see that, they turn around, they see the crowd. They're not on stage. But the minute he gets on stage, it's almost effortless. There's that beautiful take where they're on the roof and they see the
Hmm.
adoration.
Hmm.
And it's that beautiful shot where like they both are facing each other and they do this thing, right? Like,
Hmm.
mwah. And as it goes on, you can see that they're fighting for power, but deep inside,
Hmm.
it's almost just a fighting. It's almost like they're just fighting for attention because by the end of it, they have everything and more.
Hmm.
Prakash Raj's character, Tamil Selvan, is the CM. Excuse me, is the CM.
Hmm.
He has no reason to grimace at this guy coming here, who is his best friend, and this best friend is the biggest actor in the state, right?
Hmm.
He has no reason to be bitter or want for him to get into politics. Their
Hmm.
downfall, the subtleties in this movie, like the way they both fall, their ideals, their like loyalties are tested and how they fail it. Like you
I mean,
said, is
their ideals fall fairly even.
I mean, but it's done with
Yeah.
such a remarkable lack of judgment, right?
Hmm.
Like that scene, bro. My God, like when he goes like, "Will I get this seat?" and he goes like, "No, if you leave cinema," and like Onlal's acting there, like the way he smiles and he's God, bro,
There are a lot of great Mohanlal and
sick,
Prakash Raj acting movies.
sick. I thought like that was as cool as like a no scope compilation, like of like like gaming. When he did that shit, I was like, oh, nasty. My God, that was so good, bro.
Even when I think
The
when his
mustache,
movie
like
gets
he's
shared,
told to
yeah,
put the mustache and
put
like he's
the
tearing up. My
like
God.
the entire like he first is like and then he's like then he's like like okay fine,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Prakash Raj's monologues are so good. Like that monologue he has with Tabu is actually some of the most achingly romantic like lines I have ever heard. Made a believer out of me, I'll tell you that shit. Even though motherfucker is
It's
cheating.
cheating.
Like the lines he was giving her, I was like, oh my God. It's like he never was married. Like this is he's saying shit like his first
like
girlfriend shit.
like all these big actor movies that are become biopics, it's all like they keep boiling down to cheating. I mean, not boiling down to, but they always have this cheating.
Yeah.
They always do cheating. I guess it's like acting as a
I think
this.
let's put it like this: like in the movies we see, like in Kanda, like in Iruvar, they cheat once, but I think in reality, what they're toning down is that it's like 10 to 20.
Yeah.
Candy Girl says
Also,
like the assault scene he puts in between the duet song was it is. That is fucking dark. That is fucking uncomfortable. The camera just holds on that whole thing. Both the actress and the uncle are great. The way she goes like stop it, but then she shuts him. Oh my God, just like sorry, you were saying this is so good.
yeah, I think I mean, I feel like Maniratnam has a way of shooting like sensual things without coming across as like
Horny.
pervert.
Yeah.
Where there is like the way he shoots women also, like he's clearly like wow, what a beautiful, all that, but it never comes across like it never comes
No,
across
say
like
that. Say that. Explain what that means. What does that mean?
Pochi Babu, bro. It doesn't come across like Pochi Babu. That's
Okay.
what I mean. Like pervert. Like it always comes across like
It always comes
like
across like he's you. him, and as a byproduct, you are actually enthralled in awe of beauty. You're actually enchanted. You're not
Yeah,
aroused, you're enchanted.
they're not like.
No, stop doing that. Stop doing. You're gonna get. You've been clipped actually. Paul just clipped you, and they're gonna be like, like man discusses sensual scenes in Peddi. But no,
But
I
yeah,
understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, the way he shoots them is like it's. I think. I mean, I always feel irritated that still has to. I really want to see how he shoots it if there is no censor. Like how he would shoot like
A
people
sex
being
scene.
naked and having sex. Yeah,
Ah,
but
right, right, right.
because all his movies I know they kind of keep cutting to a song of some kind. I'm
Yes,
like,
yes.
yeah, like yeah, I get it. I get it.
This one
Like
was.
I remember in Bombay also there was a scene where like they're
You
supposed
showed
to
me
like
the Roja Poo, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, not that. I think in Bombay they cut to like the
Flowers.
that no, not flowers. That song, bro. I forgot what is that song. Like
I
very
definitely don't know.
humma 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 humma. That song. So
Okay.
that's supposed to be like, oh, they're doing it. Mm.
Oh.
And it's always so sad that they have to do that. Like it's like they can't just be like okay, they're having sex,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Can we
but
not
yeah,
show two adults tastefully engaging in coitus for every reason other than arousal? Like they're just like banging.
yeah. I would want to see him do it, but he
Honestly, right? That's crazy. Now that you mention it, I've always thought of like, oh, I want to see this director's fight scene. And this is the only director where I'm like, yeah, I want to see how he shoots like a sex scene. That'll be interesting.
sexy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is ridiculous in this where like both Tamil Selvan and I forgot her name, Tabu's character's name. They both just got banging, but they put all their clothes back on. So they're like,
Yeah, they
I have
stand
never
like
felt
it's
a
like
love like you.
yeah.
A love that will endure the death of time. A love that is like the first love I've ever had, even though I've known it for. Dude, the shit he said there, I actually thought like he was never married. This is his first love.
Hmm.
He's so good. Like the dialogues in this film are fucking incredible. Yeah, Annadurai, our party has grown due to orations, articles, philosophy, and drama. Tomorrow, can films also be a tool? Iruvar is a rare film that talks about the political power of it. Yeah, on top of all this layered, nice, beautiful character drama stuff, there's actual commentary on the nature of politics in cinema and how they intersect in India, like in a very uniquely Indian way. I do not know where else. I mean, I guess in America, like reality show stars have been known to be presidents, but in India, politicians have always been stars. Like in Tamil Nadu, that is the thing. This is a uniquely like a Tamilian.
Still, I think.
This is like a
I mean,
uniquely Tamil phenomena almost, right? I mean,
no,
yeah, in
I know. I
Andhra
think
also.
Telugu also.
Yeah. It's so uniquely Indian, and the way like dissects it is so like prescient. Like it just happened this year. What happened in Iruvar just happened this year. Another star became like a CM, right?
Mm.
It's really
But
intelligent.
Vijay is very fair. So I think it's not his movies. It's just
It's
such a
not
good
his-
guy.
Yeah, no, that's why people voted him in. You saw that scene in like I forgot what Kurvi when he jumps out of the sewer with the cat. Like I loved all those brand new day edits of Tom Holland doing this. Like
Like,
Iruvar shows how films can be weaponized to serve political agendas. Yeah, no, that's what I think. Like when the film started and Prakash Raj's character was going off about like all his political beliefs, right? I thought, okay, clearly the movie has a socialist bent, but no, the film actually shows how people with the like you can see people with the most hopeful beliefs, with the right beliefs, so to speak, right? And you can see how they just fall.
I don't know if it's right beliefs, but yes.
Yeah, sure. Like right, unright, but with the beliefs that resonate with the people of the time. Clearly, whatever he believed in resonated with the needs of the people at the time. All his socialist, all his like social justice beliefs that he had about like, casteism, we need to do down with that. You think that's not the right belief, Jatin?
What?
Ending casteism. You don't think that's the right belief? Is that what you just said?
What his solution is not correct, is what I would like to say.
Yeah. His solution is what? He just becomes like power and he's like, fuck you. I really
No,
like
not
that
that.
aspect
Like,
of
even
it.
his suggestion in the beginning is something like where he says, like, no one rich can ever be in politics, and like, oh,
No,
remove
that's
this.
not right. His suggestions are not real actionable suggestions. They are
It's more
voice.
like,
They're vox populi,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
they're
it is.
basically that. And the film is so subtle in how it shows that. That's the film never puts like this huge like close up or anything even in showing that these men have fallen. These men's political beliefs have changed. It instead just lets you like see and infer. It's nice.
That's the comment. That Prakash was taboo scene, I remember watching it with my
Yeah,
mother.
also.
The unsettling aspect of the scene. It's very. Is it an A-rated movie? I don't know. It feels very mature. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
it
a kid
feels
film.
mature because I think the movie is mature. I don't think the movie itself has any like damning anything in it. It's a very like heady, fiercely intelligent film that I don't think kids can see. I think if I was a teenager and I saw this, I'd be like, this boring crap. Shut it off. You know, you need to be like a grown ass man to or woman or whatever to actually appreciate this. You can't be like a kid. This film is intelligent. It's smart. It's really good. It's emotionally really intelligent, and I really appreciated the fact that the film respected my intelligence and shit. I was a big fan of that.
It feels smart.
I feel wicked smart. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I
We'll get into spoilers, I guess. I feel like everyone here has seen it, and there's like two really big spoilers. I think.
mean, I don't know what. I mean, sure, I guess.
I know, it's an ancient movie. Why are we worried about spoilers? But like,
Not the ancient movie. It's also like it's a real story.
yeah,
It's,
but so what? What if not everyone knows like Tamil Nadu politics? Amma,
I mean,
look,
yeah. What is the big spoiler?
the
He
big
dies at the
spoiler. Mohanlal's character fucking dies, bro.
end. Yeah.
He dies in his sleep. Huh?
Yeah, I think my favorite scene. I mean, one of my favorite scenes is the wedding thing right before his death.
That like
Like
they
I,
share that real.
yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like that's where you really see like, oh, they've really become something else actually.
Yeah,
Like they're very
yeah.
very different. It's not the same like, oh, we are friends. You come write story for me anymore.
They've just become like completely different people. They don't exist
Yeah.
in each other's world anymore.
Yeah,
And
like the way he says, like, oh, if you see, like, now elections are coming, so if if they see us together, they'll think something else. Types. It's pretty,
Candy Gap says, I don't know what he was yapping in Tamil, but in Telugu, his stanzas were really gratuitous. Oh, wow, okay.
I
It
mean,
wasn't,
at that,
the
for
subtitles
me,
and whatnot
that's,
weren't that gratuitous. They were just more romantic and like very poetic.
I think his dialogue is not. I think one thing when I was watching it for the first time, I was very like everyone else talks normally, comparatively. Prakash Raj is always in his like, I am a poet.
Yeah.
It was a little like, okay.
Nah, bro. He's spitting straight fire. Even if all he does is spit fire, that's still fire he's spitting. Put that on the Blu-ray for Iruvar, guys. Let's go. No, but that entire like ending where they see each other, they share like an awkward laugh, and then he leaves, right? My God, what's more heartbreaking than that? Like I was more heartbroken. No, I was not more heartbroken. But I was almost as close to being as heartbroken as in the end of Talapati when that thing happens. My God, bro.
I feel some of the reasons I didn't like Iruvar in the first watch is I was like, I like it more as a academic, like, wow, how did he do this? How did he do that? How did he depict all this? But I felt more for Talapati. I felt
Ah,
more
yeah,
in
no,
as
I
Ajay.
agree.
I think, and I also really got so irritated with Aishwarya Rai because there's like two, three songs in the second half. I was like,
But the
shut up.
song, whoa, holy
So I was
shit.
very
Maybe if I watch it the second time, I'll have the same feeling you did. But I like the songs. I was like, yeah, nice, cool, 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 cool.
I think the second time also I was like, it's the only part I'm like,
I
okay,
think I
fine.
agree with you. Talapati made me
Because the
feel
way
way
they
more.
show Tabu and the other his affairs and all that is way more quicker and smoother. Aisha Rai gets her own like song and dance and like she kind of stops the flow
No,
sometimes.
I disagree on the basis of I enjoyed it, so it's not a criticism. I don't have like because you're right. There is like quite a bit of him and Aishwarya Rai's character there in the second half.
Who Aisha Rai is here to be?
I like that part of it purely because it showed like he hadn't moved on, which like I said, it contrasted with how fast Prakash Raj's character moves on. Even though Prakash Raj's character is the one with the beliefs, with the principles, with the ideals, you'd think he would be more staunch in them. But it's
Who do
this
you like by
actor,
the end of it?
huh?
Are
No
you Team
one.
Prakash
I
Raj or
think they
Team?
both suck by the end. They both are such dipshits, honestly, by the end. I was like, you both are just assholes to each other. What the fuck?
Team MGR or Team Prakash Raj?
Whoa! No, I think jokes aside, I like Mohanlal's character by the end. I think at the start I really like Prakash Raj's character. I think the one scene that really sold me, multiple scenes that sold me, but one scene that sold me on Mohanlal's character is he's in the car when they're going back, and then the people start going like, "You didn't need to do that to you," and he just stops the car. He's like, "You're trying to destroy our friendship. Fuck you!"
Mm,
And he goes. That's such a human moment of like, he's kind of holding on to that like, no, no, they're lying. He's still
yeah.
my best friend. And there's also that, he cries, like, my God, that's so good. That's so beautiful. And then in the end, when he becomes like the CM and he has to arrest him, he still has that very forlorn. Dude, Mohanlal smiling through tears in this movie was giving Rajinikanth smiling through tears a run for its money, man. Holy shit. I'll be honest, like, I know a lot of this movie didn't like connect with me on that immediate, like, emotional, visceral level, like Talapati does, right? But I was still like on board for so much of this movie. I was still like in it. Like when he cries like that, bro, I'm like, oh my God, dude, I am fucking going through it, bro. I think by the end, I felt the same way. Like, I think I was telling you that art house movie Resurrection, right? I'd seen. I
Mm.
felt the same kind of like. I'm sure you also felt it, where when these kind of films they end, you feel almost this feeling of like 20 books falling on your head, almost like you get overwhelmed like that, and you're left with it, and you're just left to like kind of soak in it. Like too much happens in a great way. I felt the same
Yeah.
way at the end of this. I felt like that monologue Prakash Raj gives at the end about like losing his friend at the same place, and he's in his friend's shoes. He's gone down and he's looking up to. I will start crying here, bro. This movie is ending some fire shit, bro.
The final monologue by Tamil Selvan for me felt rushed and also death scene felt very abrupt. In reality, MGR death is
It
slowly.
didn't feel rushed to me. It felt almost like it was an output. Look, I'm defending this film. I think it's obvious, guys. I really like this movie. So I'm
Mm.
gonna like logic my way. I'm gonna mental gymnastics my way out of any criticism you may have. So like I think it wasn't rushed.
But
I
I
think
don't care about the reality part. I felt like it was more of a. It's not just to be factual as much as. I think his interest was less to be like a biopic in terms of factual like accuracy and
more
more as an
about the
interesting
emotional
exploration.
story that
Yeah,
happens.
like of like a writer, politician guy, and actor, politician guy, and how it happens and how politics, all those then being old is just when this happened and all that.
Aishwarya looks
Because
so
clearly there was
beautiful.
no two Jayalalitha looking people, so there's clear that there are like
Yeah, it's
leaps and
yes. Aishwarya looks
imaginations.
so beautiful in the movie. She was literally a goddess, and yes, she was incredibly beautiful. My God.
I whatever.
That was a loaded pause and word.
I felt like I feel like no, I don't want to give this opinions. It's all right.
Alright, we'll just leave that very pregnant pause in the air. No, but she was gorgeous, and I love both her performances. Both of them were so markedly different, like so different. That's another
Yeah.
parallel, right? Like he kind of they. I don't think Tamil Selvan does this, but Mohanlal's character does do this. Where, I mean, he kind of does it to Revati's character as well, where that first love he has with Aishwarya Rai, Pushpanjali, I think her name was Pushpa, right? He looks for it in both the women he finds. That domesticity, that feeling of safety, that feeling of quietness, of measuredness, of like this very traditional woman that he fell for. Revati also becomes like this housewife that he has, and he finally finds it like by the end. The second Aishwarya Rai character becomes like he sees her at the wreck, and she's shed her whole like superstar arrogant image, and she's just become this woman who helps people. You know, it's very. There's a lot to like unpack here. This is a movie that's honestly worth of like a.
The final monologue is so poignant and poetic. It deserved more closure, is what I feel. Okay, got it.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, like, but I felt like it
And it
had the
just
best
cuts.
closure. Yeah, it cuts, and when it cut, I was just left like. I think I took it. I think it was very good for me the way it cut. I really enjoyed it. I'm like, that's it then. That's all life is. You grow old and you die. Fuck. I love this movie. Really liked it. I think Talapati is still the most emotionally affecting film I've seen of his. But my God.
For me, very biasly, I just like Alive by this for how
Oh no.
sweet it is.
Alai Paide is incredible as well. Like, what
Sounds
range, dude? What was this guy on?
Alive by the
What is this range, bro? From Alai Paide to Talapati
to Thug Life.
That's another thing. So like I was sat there, like I was in front of the credits were rolling. I was just like, wow. And then immediately I remember like, enna, enna, and I was like, how? There's no way a director makes something like this, and then he makes that. But I guess you can say, no way. I think it's like the same. Francis Ford Coppola made Godfather, and now he made fucking Megalopolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it was an incredible film. Fantastic. I really loved it. The feeling the ending left me with, the feeling I very rarely get of being overwhelmed in a very pleasant way, and I really enjoyed it.
You haven't watched that
the Elithu? No, I haven't seen it.
Kanethil also you didn't watch it.
Dude, I haven't seen the terrorism trilogy itself.
Yeah, you have. You basically saw like 3 or 4 of his movies.
Yeah, pretty much in his
And
old
also Thug
films.
Life.
I've seen his latest and greatest hits. I've not seen his old classics. In Dalapati, I hated how quickly they switched to action and not let you simmer. But in Iruvar, it holds on to the tragedy. Yeah, no, I liked both the ways he showed it. Like I think in Dalapati, the entire the thing that happens, how quickly it happens really fucked me up. Like it just kind of happens and it's done, and he has to go like take this like godforsaken like revenge. But here the Iruvar seems more about like the feeling and the moment of just like this. He's just kind of bathing in it. It's pretty great. Like Iruvar, I would put in the same box as a film like There Will Be Blood or The Master, where like all these 3 films seem like just life as a whole compressed into the runtime of a film. Resurrection would be there in that box too, where it's just so much of humanity into this one film, and you have to like deal with it, and it's always fantastic. I loved it. I loved Iruvar. I really like it, and I give it an unsurprising like 10 out of 10. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, this classic, certified classic. What the fuck was Santosh Sivan on? What the fuck was A.R. Rahman on? What the fuck were everyone on when they made this, bro? Incredible.
I don't think it's my favorite album.
No, I guess it's not my favorite album, but it's like the way the music flowed with this movie.
I mean, in the movie it fits very well, but like I don't think I'll listen to.
It's not my
I,
favorite album because the Prakash Raj monologue is there, and that shit I did with the no. That's not something I would like to hear normally.
even have the songs also. I don't know if I like songs,
Oh, there's some
but
beautiful songs. It's pretty great. But yeah, no, it's just like an incredible piece of work. And when I read that he thinks this is his best film, I have to say, I do agree.
where did he say it? Oh, you said bad income.
Yeah, yeah. In that
Maybe now
conversations
he'll
with
say
Mani
life
Ratnam.
is.
No, I think yeah. In response to Thug Life, he said this like, Iruvar is my. He did the Kanye thing. No, he got very drunk. He went in front of. Iruvar is my best film. God damn it! No one liked it. That's why I made this. But
Kannathil, I mean, I feel like I'm emotionally so moved in that film. But actually, it's so many. I feel like he's.
do you
I
think
think he's
he's
kind of
analogous? And now this is gonna sound really fucking geeky and tier listy. But do you think he's analogous to Kurosawa in terms of breadth, in terms of
in terms
wide,
of time, like
yeah, in
how
terms
long
of time, in terms of just great pieces of cinema that they've made, of such
it's more
staggering, huh?
Scorsese types, but also like, yeah, I guess Kurosawa is a little better
I
because
say Kurosawa because Kurosawa also like kind of fell off after whichever year he died.
I mean, for me, I think one of the best things is that like he actually depicted so many very Indian things very well.
Mm.
And I think if you watch, I think if you want to know about India in a very real way, you should watch his films. Like you'll
No,
get a lot.
no. Mani Ratnam's films are not anywhere as real as the one and only Indian movie ever made, Pater Panchali, bro. So like, you can take your shit opinion and go out the door. I saw my favorite director Nolan talk about it in the Criterion closet recently. So like, shut the fuck up.
Closet.
Yeah, dude, what is up with that? You saw that video? Like, I was also like, dude, is the only Indian film there in the closet the Apu trilogy? That's all anyone ever talks about in these videos. Like, oh, fantastic film by
The
Satyajit
absolute
Ray,
swag.
fantastic film by. I'm not saying they're bad movies, bro, but like, India has made more movies. Satyajit Ray himself has made more movies than that.
But no, Pathir Panchali was subsidiary
That's the only movie ever made.
of all time.
Of all time. It was Pathir Panchali and then we got RRR. Like we waited a while to give that comeback, but we gave very powerful comeback. No, in the middle, a British guy came and made an Indian movie. He kind of taught us. So like Slumdog Millionaire. So yeah, so like we saw how to use cameras and whatnot, and then we learnt it, and then we came back with RRR. We were waiting for Satyajit Ray's comeback, but again he fell off. So like
He fell off.
he fell off.
I really feel like I genuinely think like Manratnam movies, you really get to understand so much about India.
And
If you watch
cinema.
it. Yeah, cinema, but definitely a lot
About
about
India.
India's culture. Like if you just see his three romantic movies, you see how romance evolved. If you see his terrorism, you see how terrorism. No, if you see how you see how like the political climate, the violence in Bombay and stuff like that. You see like yeah.
Yeah, in
And
Iruvar you see like that unique phenomena of movie stars becoming
yeah,
politicians,
I
becoming
think it depicts the
rulers of state.
politics part very, very well. In Kannathil, you see the Tamil Sri Lankan conflict, all of that. I also you see the perspective of youth. What's youth up to in early 2000s? Yeah, Guru, you know, Ratandara, all that. So much. In Ravan, you see like a
It's a
cool
lot of
depiction.
range. All I hear is range, like so much range of like
Yeah.
subjects tackled. films, you know.
Yeah.
It truly like fantastic stuff. I want to watch Aayitha Eluthu.
I think that's a very fun movie. It's not so like, I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like
Dude,
deep
everyone who
core,
told
but
me to watch
it's so
Talapati
fun.
can go fuck themselves, honestly. I watched that shit on the train, bro. Fucking worst, second worst train ride. Because I'm sat there in the train, like, just devastated, tearing
No,
up, looking
I
away
just
from the
is not like
screen.
that. It feels like, it feels more like a fun movie than like a.
I think if I saw Iruvar on the train, I would have also been like, these motherfuckers recommending these movies, you
No, this is
fucks.
not. Iruvar and those are not what you would say. Uh, Bombay is also pretty depressing in India, actually.
See,
Not
that's
so
what's
nice.
stopping me from watching Maniratna movies or Bala movies. I am honestly
No,
not in
for
the
his
mood space to
depression,
be.
I'll always take over fucking like that feels Bala depression just feels like very like mean spirited. I think his feels more like human. How we are capable of such good things and also such sad, tragic things.
Not gonna
Wow.
lie though, one of the movies I wanted to watch was this Bala movie called Nan Kadavul, but I didn't put
I
that
know you've been saying
that for
about that
years
for
at this
long.
point.
I'll never watch this. Fuck that.
Candy Girl. I think South Indian films were looked down during the last century. Like so many unknown Bengali directors got praise and are nowhere in discourse nowadays. Look, you are wrong because the
But then,
only Indian, yeah, the only Indian
the
director and
only
film
the only real
came.
director said that the only real film in India is Patanjali.
Yeah, it's a Martin Scorsese quote, right? He was like, "I've never seen an Indian movie before or after Patir Panchali." there
I
was
will never see.
no, there was no Mani Ratnam, there was no Kamal Hassan, there was no Rajamouli. There were not Rajamouli. Like he came out with a banging debut in RRR. Let's see where his career goes. But all these other guys, they've been doing nothing this whole time. RGV, that sounds like
I,
a videotape format to me, like VCD. So doesn't exist.
I feel it's sad that I think RGV and Maniratnam have a very fun, like they were kind of cooking at the same time, which is
Bro,
very
they
good.
were cooking, bro. Like, my god, bro. Fucking
Yeah.
just fire. Straight heat. They were on some future shit, bro. Iruvar feels so intensely cinematic in like a way where if I saw these are the frames you see like visual shorthand wise, these are the frames you see on Mubi, on like Neon, on Criterion Closet films. The level of visual clarity and beauty and intelligence, these are what you call like cinema classics, you know, the finest of cinema. And this is
Mm.
one of his movies, man. He was on some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pater Panchali is the worst one in the Apu trilogy. In my I am no. If
You're
that's
wrong.
the worst one, we're so doomed because that's the only movie we have.
In
Fuck.
India,
Yeah.
1 billion,
Shit. The
billion
one
people
movie we
came up
have
with
is
one.
also the worst in its trilogy, bro. Shit. So cooked.
Mm.
Iruvar literally featured on the British Film Institute's 1000 greatest films of. Oh, I take it back, Sandeep. We all take it back. I guess we have two films now. No, but it is a real thing. Like a lot of Indian films are
But
just not like
there are movies
explored.
that show up in this like sight and sound list, but that doesn't mean much if it doesn't seep in through like their normal people discussions. Like not even normal people. If it doesn't even seep into the high up there as film bros discussions, also if these Indian movies don't show up, that's it doesn't it means nothing if some list movies there. I guess. Yeah. Hello.
No. I was just thinking about how, like, what is India gonna do now that we only have like two movies, bro? Fuck.
They have Doomsday also. Shit.
You should also explore Ritwik Ghatak. Yes, I've heard this name. I need to. Yes.
Oh, what's his name?
Ritwik Ghatak. Ghatak, sorry, not Ghatak. Ghatak. Gha. Gha.
I've
Yeah,
not
great
watched.
film. What do you give Iruvar?
It's 9 out of 10.
Wow.
I still hate Aishwarya's character. My God.
Wow. I actually am so curious to be on the other side of the fence,
Which is
which is on like misogyny.
of course.
What do you think Mani Ratnam's next movie is going to be? Absolute cinema out of 10, yes.
Hopefully. I mean, oh, I forgot. Hey, he's doing that movie with Vijay Sethupathi and Sai Pallavi, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
it's going to be the best of all time.
best film ever made
Of all time.
of
When I
all
saw
time.
Sethupathi and Sai Pallavi, I was like, Mani I was like, bro, I am sold. Don't need to know anything. It looks like romance. Oh my God, he can do no wrong in romance.
And now
It
he
has to
got
be the
like
best.
two great actors to do it
Two
with.
of my favorite actors. Oh my God. I hope Saya Baker is doing music.
Yeah, Isai Abhyankar, bro. He is Isai himself.
But I'm very excited. The shots and all, I was like, yeah. And they're showing Kolkata, which I really like as a city. It looks so cool. And yeah, I feel like I'm sold. I'm very sold.
Bombay has some very problematic scenes. Ooh.
What? What is the I
He
mean,
literally blackmails her in the beginning. Ooh. Oh, you forgot about that bit in the romance, huh?
trying to. That I know he sees her and she sees song. Does it like that? I don't remember if that is true. A little.
Sandeep, thoughts on Karthik Subraj's Dorothy teaser saying it as genre bending in the description? I haven't seen the teaser, have you?
No, I didn't even.
I saw the poster. I think it'll be fire simply because it's Karthik Subraj. That's it. It's simple as.
For me, the stills from this Sai Pallavi, which is but I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. This is the best movie of
It
all
won't be
time.
the best romance. You know the best romance that's coming out? DC, bro. Literally tomorrow. I am going to
Are you
go.
gonna watch it?
Yeah, I want to. I was thinking of going with Wooden Chunk Shutters. You guys should check him out, designer. I was thinking of going with him.
I thought of going. The only reason I don't want to go is it's in Telugu here. And I'm like, I don't want to see it in
Yeah,
Telugu.
that's actually going to be good, because maybe Loki's acting will be offset by good voice acting.
Good voice acting, probably. Because the one time he spoke in the trailer, I was like,
Peru Chandrada.
not convinced. Like, it seemed like Vamika Kapi was acting, and Loki was aura farming at most. Like, I'm intense. What are your predictions for that movie?
DC?
Damn.
Look, I'm not saying 10. No, I'm saying I'm not saying 10. But I think it'll be an 8. 8.
I
8
want
or
to watch
9.
it because it seems like interesting and all that. But I just feel like I don't like that guy's movies
See,
most of the time.
look, I'll be self-aware about this, right? I'm telling you this. I say it'll be 8 or 9, right? I've said that about all his movies, and the highest his films have ever scored is 8. It's just like he really convinces you through the beautiful like visuals and the music. You're like, it's gonna be 10 out of 10. And then every time I end up watching it, I'm like, that shit flawed as fuck, my guy. Write more. But I love that part of the.
Her face morphs. Upset his face morphs.
Bro, his face morphs, he has almost as many face morphs as like Charlie Kirk does in the US. What does Lokesh Kanagaraj actually look like anymore? I don't know. But no, I think it'll be an 8 out of 10. If it's a 9 or like, bro, if I end up crying at this movie, which I think will not happen, but I would love to
It
if I
genuinely
do.
feels like it seems like a repeat of Sane Kaidam in my head.
No, no. Bro, it's Dev Das and Chandra. It's a spin on Dev D, the
I
original
get it.
romance.
I get it.
Shit, I thought of doing that. I had no time. Like, watch the Bansali Devdas, the Kashyap Devdi, and then DC. That'll be cool.
Devdas.
Yeah, Devdas. Devdas.
Devdas.
Oh,
Not Das.
Das. Okay,
I think
Devdas.
Das, I think. Maybe I'm how do I pronounce it? Devdas. I don't care to watch Pansal Devdas.
I want to watch Black.
Yeah, that I'll watch probably. I think the Sanjay Leon, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't mind watching.
I think one thing I
Devdas.
can agree, which I think Mr. Trident Reviews made this point about Ramayan trailer versus Padmavat. I was like, yeah, Padmavat trailer actually looks so much better, and it looks like
Yeah.
real actually.
Candy
Like
Kelp
at
has
that time,
good news. One sec. Candy Kelp just got like a job in Bangalore.
hey,
Grats, man. Good for
hey,
you, dude. His mental status has changed from depression to apprehension. I mean, their mental status has changed from depression to apprehension.
yeah,
Yeah.
Varnas.
Welcome to being a wage slave, bro. Loser, you fell for the oldest trick in the book, bruh.
Job slump.
But yeah, grats though. Congrats, that's good for you, man. Yeah.
Job slump.
Jobs, employment slop. Have you seen this one line on 4chan? It's like, you only enjoy this movie because it's quality slop. No, but grats, Candy Kelp. Let's go. This is gonna be like the Evangelion ending. Everyone is like going like, and just clapping at you. But anyways, I think DC will be an 8 out of 10. I feel so confident in my prediction track record. I have predicted nothing successfully other than Vikram being good. And Vikram was quite a while back, I think. So,
What are your recent predictions?
Odyssey would be great. Yeah, that was a good one, actually. That was
Yeah.
blind faith. I remember, like, I was like, oh, I'm saying yes! He's got it, yes, he's doing it! And he did do it, so Odyssey is good. No, I think the last time I was, that psychotic hyped was Vikram. I don't think I was psycho hyped for Odyssey.
Coolly.
Cooley, Leo, you know?
But it's literally a year ago, bro. Like close to just a year ago.
Yeah. So it's about time I got hyped over something else. It's like part of the it's part of the
I
cycle.
saw like a meme, right? And they were saying some Telugu meme where they're saying like these were the days when last year, these were the days when even Tamil
I
people
saw.
were shitting on Kohli trailer. But Telugu people are like, no, bro, they're underplaying, bro. Loki underplaying to overcook, bro. You know. I think the universe would have been so much better if Kohli was a cook.
Bro, if Leo, let's go back there, man. If Leo
feel like-
was a good film, Tamil Nadu would have his 1,000 crore hit. Loki would still be making LCU movies.
Yeah, actually, that's also the.
We would have flying cars. Everyone in the Epstein files would have died. You know?
Yeah. Or
Like-
arrested or something.
Yeah. Everything would have been. We would have flying cars. It would be that like
Instead we
image.
have Vijay as CM.
Whoa, careful. Whoa, chill, chill, bro.
I mean, it's
Okay,
great
look at it
to-
like this. He would have become CM without Goat and Jananayagan. He would have
Yeah,
gone out on
like
an
he would have had
actual
like an MCU hype
solid, like
instead of-
incredible film to go out on. one of the industry's biggest hits, one of the industry's most hyped films.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Leo had worked, we would be living completely different lives right now. We would be like somewhere in the skies, like straight up. We would have shot bus to BMTC to Mars, bro. If Leo worked.
uh,
Fucking
yeah,
sad.
yeah.
What do you think
It
about
was,
DC? You're saying 7.
I think 6.
Whoa, not vibing with this guy.
I think it was 6, but I'll still want to watch it because I think it'll be fun at least. It'll be
It'll be
interesting.
it'll be fantastic by the soundtrack. Have you heard the soundtrack? This
I know
is
everyone's been saying, I didn't want to hear it. I
bro.
was like,
This
I'll
is
watch it.
actually like holy fuck, Anirudh, like straight fire. There are 2 songs that I don't like, and both of them are the bangers. The rest of it is all soulful, slow symphonies. Like my god, I was listening to it with just goosebumps throughout, bro.
Mm.
Oh my god, one of the best tracks, there's this one called Bloody Valentine. You should listen to that. It's like 2 minutes long. If that plays where I think it
I
will
haven't
play.
just watched the other trailer. It's like I'll just watch the.
The other trailer is fine. The teaser was clearly better. But like, yeah, like if these sad songs play where I think they'll play, I will like, me and your brother, we
I
will
mean,
be like crying like children, bro. And then we'll come out like this. We'll be like, if that
I feel
happens,
like the thing is, I know that like 100% both of them will die.
yeah, it's fucking Devdas. That's the point, right? Fucking he drinks himself to
But in
death.
all these movies, everyone keeps dying, and I'm like, "Ayyo."
What the? What? Wait, so if in one director's movies someone always dies, you'll be like, oh, I expect this.
I don't know. It just seems very. His movies seem very like repetitive, but I haven't watched Captain Weird to be fair. So
I think more than repetitive, I think his films run across the issue that I think we were talking about Anurag Kashyap having this issue where they're incredible at presentation. They're so incredible at all the technical aspects of how a film flows, feels, moves,
wouldn't say
other
Anurag
than the
Kashyap has like
writing.
no, I think Anurag Kashyap has well-written films also.
Okay, fine. But I think
Okay, I've
this
not seen
director, I really think like if you give him a proper great script, like you know, as mentioned by Jamie
as
Pence, do
much.
you think that Telugu people are rejecting Ramayana because they think Varanasi already teased a better Ramayana? Jamie Pence is a racist piece of shit. What does he mean? Telugu people are rejecting Ramayana, bro. I am rejecting Ramayana, and I'm Tamil, bro.
I
Yeah.
think most people are rejecting Ramayana because it seems very
Who
shit.
the fuck? Why is this a geographical thing? Like all Telugu people just are like Rajmouli Garu, no. Like what the fuck? Everyone is
also,
saying
Rajmouli
that.
is the biggest director in India to make it pretend like he only has Telugu fans. Nowhere else he has any like, you know.
Dude,
Like,
does he
it is
think like
facts
RRR
that like
won the Oscars in like Hyderabad or in America? Jamie.
like I think, like the fact that like in that few shots of Ramayana they showed in Varanasi, I was more interested and curious. I never saw Ramayana in that POV, right? It's such a
On
like
the
it's
ground,
like,
right? With like Hanuman, like this
Hanuman being so
size.
giant. It's like
Yeah.
oh, it's
And then all the
immediately.
monkeys kind of building up to him, like,
Like
my
the music,
God.
everything there, I was immediately like, I was like, oh shit, this is great.
This is
And
fire.
nothing in Ramayana. I was just like, ye to Hindi serial Star Plus. I see my mom watching this Mahabharat Ramayana. Like it's the same. It's shot so boringly.
I
It
will
looks
make
so
a
bad.
statement, okay? I'll make a statement that's gonna age like fine wine. This Ramayana is sacrilegious in its existence.
Why?
It is sacrilegious. I will say this as an atheist, right? There is nothing more disrespectful than depicting your God poorly.
Hmm.
It is more disrespectful than outright denying their existence, I feel.
I feel like the best thing that happened to Ramayana is
Bro, the best
Is
thing that
that
happened to Ramayana is fucking Valmiki, bro. Nothing good has happened after that. Do
no,
you
no,
see where
not
it's
that.
been?
I'm talking about the Ramayana, the Ranbir Kapoor movie. The
Oh.
best thing that happened to them is Omrad's fucking it up before. So it like in comparison, people will be like, at
Bro,
least it's not that.
okay, look, we don't talk politics, whatever you say, right? But how the fuck
Yeah.
is Omroth not in like life imprisonment for that movie, given how hard everyone rides for, like, yeah, this is my god, this is my thing.
Ram. Yeah.
That
So,
movie is more disrespectful than anyone dissing it vocally, I think.
yeah.
What the, Yedo, he said he'll leave one seat for Hanuman. What scam, man? I, as an atheist, am more offended on behalf of the Ramayana, bro. Straight up. Straight up.
Adipurush.
I went day one. These fucks, if they cannot say shit, I went for 8 a.m. Adipurush, bro. 8 a.m. And you know what? All I saw were Hanumans. There were no people there even. Fucking, terrible. This new one honestly
Isn't
just
that the
looks.
best experience?
Yeah, I was just surrounded by a bunch of Hanumans. And you know what? All the Hanumans in all the seats look better than the one on screen, who seemed to be doing the. This Ramayana, the little sliver of Rama in RRR,
Yeah.
the literal few seconds, bro. I feel like one of the people in Mad Max Fury Road putting my bowl up for a drop of water, and the bit of water we got in the Varanasi teaser is infinitely more nourishing than the infected Bisleri bottle that Namit Malhotra is selling to us. Genuinely, it looks so shit, fucking terrible. That one drop, I will have that one droplet of water for the rest of the year, then drink this, bro. Even if
For
it's a
sure.
full bottle.
Genuinely, after a long time, like I have fairly good tolerance when it comes to watching movies in theater. This is the first movie in a long time, big movie, where I was like, I actually don't want to
Yeah,
watch this
no,
at
you don't
all.
have a tolerance. You're like an alcoholic with the liquor. You've gone to the theater for
Yeah,
everything. You're turning
yeah, but
this
I
down,
am
bro.
like, yo, bro, this seems very
This is
boring.
not even Kallasarayam, bro. This is just straight up diesel they smuggled into the fucking
Yeah,
bottle.
it seems very like,
It seems
I don't
terrible,
know.
honestly.
I
And the
don't
more
want.
I see it, the more I'm like, this actually looks so shit. For 4,000 crores. I saw this one meme, that Imran Hashmi doing this thing, right? It's like, people
Yeah.
think he spent 4,000 crores, but he spent like 100 crores in like ChatGPT prompts, and he's like, Paisa
Yeah.
vasool.
It's so stupid. I don't know how
This
did
is,
they do this.
it's
I
impossible to
I
separate.
cannot.
It's
I
impossible to
can't see this
separate.
North Indian creators ka cope like where they're like, oh no, they're just hating. It's just hate. It's just so much to do. Like, what are you talking about,
I've
bro?
heard that in real life. People said like,
Eh,
bro, they'll fix it by release. I'm like, fix it by release? They're playing with Odyssey money. They're actually playing around with Nolan money. They're playing around with
it's
Cameron
less
money.
than it's more than Odyssey money, right? If
Yeah,
I'm
it
not wrong.
is. They're playing around with that money, bro. Did we ever see like a Hollywood trailer and go like, oh, they'll fix it later, or are we like the CG shit? Right?
Yeah.
Why are we giving this fucker credit? What?
And more than anything, it's like the movie's constantly showing off like D-Neck, bro. Look at D-Neck. We won so many Oscars. Come on.
Yeah,
And
Candy
this
Kill
is,
made a good point. Namit is not selling Ramayana to us, he's begging the West.
which
Yeah,
is
he even said
which is
that. It's so
even worse.
disrespectful.
Yeah, like
Genuinely.
yeah,
What the fuck?
like I am not like yeah. Again, we both are atheists, and we still feel like that seems very like you take our epic, and you're like West is my main audience.
You'll take
I'll make
our
it for
story
10.
that we enjoy, that was written and made here, that is a cultural phenomena here,
Yeah,
right? But then you'll go and beg for the validation of white people. Like, is it okay that this is my culture? Is that what he's doing?
yeah,
That's so pathetic. That's
yeah.
genuinely pathetic. His biggest market is
It's
here.
and in the trailers too, he keeps saying our history and all, but why like you
Oh,
don't
our
seem to care.
history. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Namit. You fucking snake oil salesman. Yeah, you want to jump on that bandwagon, you spineless. Yeah, yeah. Our history. And our history looks worse than the shit we saw in textbooks, bro. Like, The
Yeah.
static images I've seen of the Ramayana look better than this. Because I'm filling the movement in. You know?
Yeah, I think Ramayana deserves better. Very
Yes,
legit.
bro. And I'm surprised I'm the one having to do this. Because I feel like I'm in the wrong fight, you know? As an atheist, I really don't care. But then the fact that, like, this is what this is equivalent to, like, some people base the way they live on what they read in the Ramayana, right?
Mm.
This is what you give them? This shit? Fucking the main actor is not even acting. It sounds like, yeah, like you said, he's waiting for his animal park schedule sheet.
I'm like, man, please let me go.
When will I get my call sheet, bro? Please, bro. Spirit
You can
finish.
see him act an animal. And here he's just like,
पापा पापा आप किधर हो मैं जाऊंगा एग्जाइल में या totally the way he
so
turns
yeah.
around when his dad dies like it's the same way I would turn around if I thought I heard 2 seconds of a song I liked in public like but his dad died here and he's in exile for 14 years. Even the Rakul Preet like voiceover dubbing thing was so disrespectful. I thought, don't you have the money? Mother chode,
Like
what the fuck?
they use
4,000 crores, bro.
they use like that scream sound effect that
Like she's
very, like,
doing this, right? It's kind of like now
then-
you scream for me, okay? Same. That's what it looks like. That's actually what it looks like.
yeah. Like she just kind of covers and more.
Yeah. It looks so bad. I can go on forever about this. In fact, I will. What the fuck is the hype around like Ravana? What is his thing? He just shows up, beats people up, and now we're supposed to be like, yeah, let's kill him. In fact, this entire film is playing on nostalgia bait. If not nostalgia bait, outright religion bait.
Religious bait, not
Religious
nostalgia.
bait, sorry, religious bait. Okay, look, what about this trailer motivates you to see this movie? What fills you with any emotion at all, bro? It looks like a middle school play or like Sun TV serial, more accurately, right? Like what fills you? Actually,
like,
Sun TV serials have
middle school
more.
play, bro.
Huh?
I was in that middle school play in my school
Yeah.
when they did Rama.
You were
and I
Rama,
felt
right?
more emotional. No, I was Bharat.
You were Bharat. Okay.
Yeah. But I felt more in that than this. I at least felt like children having fun.
This
Instead of
actually
whatever this. Like I feel like I gave more performance when I was a kid than Ranbir is doing here. It's like,
Yo, clip. Where's Paul? Clip this shit. Put it there, bro. You have that DVD, right?
no, I don't know if I have. I have photos. I don't think I have.
Done.
I was fucking
Fucking
fourth class or something.
send that shit over to Ranbir ka house. Send it to Namit Malhotra and go like, nah. 4,000 crores, come the fuck on. I did it for free juice, bro. I did it to get out of PT period. Fucking killed it. You had 4,000 crores.
He also acts like that.
Howard Hughes. I know I can make the money back, but I'm gonna make the. No, he doesn't. Howard Hughes. I mean, by The Aviator, was someone attracted to spectacle and grandness. Namit Malhotra is that Hashmi meme. Like, doing this shit. That's what he's been doing. 4,000 crores, A.R. Rahman and Hans Zimmer. That's the most immature way to think of like any good like soundtrack pairing. Like, bro, my best movie, no? Vetrimaran, Rajamouli, Kamal Haasan. All three directing best, bro. Best movie, bro. Biggest movie, bro. Acting ke liye, everybody, bro. Ranbir Kapoor, his father, everybody, bro. Everyone act no best movie, bro.
Ranbir Kapoor's father, he can't act.
He fell off. I don't know where I picked this joke up from. Probably in like Norm Macdonald. He made this joke about like, damn, wonder what he's up to nowadays. Not a lot coming out from Michael Jackson. Huh? No,
It's
like
so-
it's such an immature thing, right? Like best Indian composer, best white
Yeah.
composer, best.
When I heard that, I was like, okay, what? But first, it
What's the
didn't make the
synergy? Like,
sense. Yeah, like how like two itna different composers come together. Like you can either have Hans Zimmer or have A.R. Rahman. Why both?
why both? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
Like, they both aren't good enough on their own. You need, like,
yeah.
best,
Combine
bro.
it.
Combining
Like
you.
imagine the directors are like Rajmouli and Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Imagine, whoa, that'll be such a
Man.
big movie
Yeah,
then.
bro. For action
And
only, we'll
not even
hire.
one song was memorable. Like not even one thing in that
That's.
entire trailer was.
Bro, that's so fucking crazy. I don't remember there being music. I feel like
Yeah,
you lied to me.
I'm not like it's literally feels like Marvel level
Straight up.
music. It's
When
just
you
like
said there's no, where's the music wasn't memorable, like, bitch, what music? It was all ambient noise. It was a very avant-garde trailer.
like even like the way they use like in that Adibush song, at least that song is very memorable. Like
What?
it's like a nice song. I think it's a nice song.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it is a nice
Show
song.
your
I think that
Spotify. Share Spotify screen right now. Is it in your
what
liked playlist? Is it in your like playlist? Let's verify that.
it's not like it's not my like
Ah!
because I'm not a religious person. I don't care about religious songs, but I think it's a good song. Because I also think they are actually decent composers. They made that like that like tuk, 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 that song. You know
Hey,
what song
I'm
I'm
not
talking about?
trash talking Dadak, bro. I am a fan of that universe as well. So, hey, far
Not
be it from.
even.
Watch our
uh,
earlier streams to find out what that's about.
but yeah, I overall, damn,
Damn,
not
bro.
looking good for Ramayana. Again,
That's a very diplomatic
I
way to
feel like
say.
Ramayana
Whatever you
marketing
think.
material seems to be the worst thing that India is supposed to creates. Like all the Ramayana marketing material have always sucked ass. I don't know. Like Adipur's teaser is one of the worst things that happened to Prabhas' career. I feel, and he's made Raja Saab also. And still, people are more pissed at Omraut than they are pissed at like Maruti.
Bro, no, you know why I'm pissed at Om Raut? Like, I think Maruti's, like, ego thing where he docks themselves, that's funny. That's stupid and funny. But Om Raut doing this, we have one seat for Hanuman, come watch our movie. I want to throw my slipper at this guy. Oh, if the theater is empty, what will he say? All Hanuman.
Prediction on the movie length, do you think will be 4 hour? It'll be 3 hours. And it's a
Yo,
two-parter, which is even more scary.
I cannot imagine a better 3 hours to spend on lunch. I'll put it like that for this movie.
I think I'll just sleep if I go like because I know that I sleep in Ramayana movies because I saw the Balaya Ramayana movie and I slept as a kid. I was like, and that they say is better, which is like
Bro, fucking Adi Purush was like a fever dream. At one point, they had like ice creatures from God of War, and Saif Ali Khan had like blue hair. I kept dozing in and out, and I'm seeing some crazy shit, bro. Monkeys are fighting with rocks, and then out of nowhere, Saif Ali Khan has like electric bats and shit. And then there was some dude pretending to be Hanuman doing crazy shit, bro. That Adi Purush movie, fire shit. Fire. This movie, the way you speak about Doomsday is the way I feel about this movie, I guess.
it
Where I'm
is
like,
going to be the Tuesday.
this movie is genuinely going to be terrible. There's going to be a bunch of copehards who cannot understand the fact that depicting your religious idol poorly, lazily is more disrespectful than defending someone criticizing that depiction,
So,
and there,
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be like a whole cycle. Like, yeah, it's fine. And I know in this movie there's gonna be some lines where I think like one of the I think like Valmiki will be like a person in this movie. That will be the big punch, right? Valmiki will be a person in this movie hearing the story from Sita or Rama or whatever the fuck, and then they'll show Valmiki ended up being like Ratan Tata or some shit in real life. So like that'll be the big like our history thing, you know. So, I
We
don't
need
know,
more
man. I
directors who
think
can make a 2 hour movie every year.
we yes, Candy Kill. We need directors who are like beyond 2 hours. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, the Resident Evil movie is an hour and a half because Zack Reger said like I just wanted to make a fun horror movie. Damn, bro. I felt I was I was I was wooed with that statement. This is the most disrespectful thing you could have done when we're talking about Ramayana, I think. I already know how the
It's not
story
LP.
ends.
I feel like this is how I'll be if I watch it in theaters. I just like, uh,
Imagine Valmiki played by Prakash Raj. Oh my. No, Prakash Raj wouldn't do this. I
I
think
think
Prakash Raj is
I
like.
think that.
Yeah, he'll be like fucking Speedwagon. He'll be like, "Avaru yarunnu theriyuma."
Is Ramayana part of the animal universe?
Bro. Oh my god, that's another thing. What are the optics behind this casting, man? They were mad about like Deepika getting cast because of statements she made outside of work. This guy's previous movie, he's straight up just like fucking cutting people up, showing his cock to people, cheating on his wife. Say like I don't know what they call it, that one rat, like she looks through she doesn't eat the whole day, some bullshit. He went and ate
Karma
a
chop.
woman on the same day. He ate her out, bro. He came back stomach full. Menace. That's his previous movie. And they're like, this is my Rama? What? I don't understand sometimes with the culture critics, honestly, man. I really don't.
Always convenient. But I've seen a lot of consultants, to be honest, like shit on that part. More than that, they're irritated that he eats beef in real life.
Oh, yeah, that. I forgot. He vapes and eats beef so he
That,
can't play Rama. I'm like, did you see what he did in his previous movie? Like, what he's comfortable. You're offended he eats a meat that the country is the biggest exporter of, but not like him going like, hey, fuck shit, fuck shit. Like, imagine I was a kid and I went to watch this fucking dung heap, right? I would be pissed because I wish I'd have seen Dune. But after this, I'd be like, Ranbir Kapoor, animal? As a kid, I'd
when
watch
is
that.
Ramayana coming out? Is it coming out alongside like Dune and all that?
Oh, it's gonna be Randun's Day.
Yeah. November 6th, apparently. Okay, so before Dune's Day, I
When
guess.
is Dune's Day?
Yes, December something.
Oh my god, I can't wait to get a nice lunch on November
December
6th.
18th.
November 6th, I'm gonna go to a nice restaurant and I'm gonna eat for 3 hours. And then when the PVR doors open, I'll be like, how was it? 4,000 crore vartha? Huh?
Anyways, guys.
Yeah, we will close it, guys. Thank you for joining us on the stream.
Decide what the theme is for next week because we have no themes now. So let's see. Anyways, bye bye. Good night.
Good night, everybody.